Body for the top, hey. Bang. Bang. 10 toes down. I got shows and verses. I'ma bring them to your town. For the right fucking amount. You can hit me up right now. Hey, 54 show. And 24-12. I'm a loose screw, I ain't no nail. Walk up in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, listeners around the world, welcome back to the 10 Toes Down podcast. We're definitely one of the sports podcasts of all time. We are back with a 6-man full house and the first ever live tier list here on the podcast. Gentlemen, how are we doing on this fine Thursday evening?
About as good as Deebo Samuel and his agent.
Yeah, if we would have been able to start on time, we could have been live while Deebo Samuel signs with the Niners. Anybody tuning in that has not checked Twitter, Instagram, etc., what's the contract?
1 year, $7 million.
All right, they get him on a pretty solid deal. It's a position of need for San Fran, I think, for depth and the injuries they're bound to face. But I like Mike Evans and Deebo Samuel as a tandem. I think that can unlock things for Brock Purdy, especially losing Jawan Jennings. You had to fill the role somehow. I don't think Ricky Pearsall is going to step up and be the guy, and I think they really reached on their rookie this year. So they needed someone who knows the system, and I don't think Deebo's fully done yet. I think the Commanders were really bad last year, and that didn't exactly help. He didn't look great, but I don't think he's finished. He's better than Ayuk. They're better than bringing back Ayuk with his CTE.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we have this starting. It's not just starting QBs. There's actually quite a bit of backups on here, as you guys can see. I'll kind of scroll down here to the player thing. I had to import Davis Mills into the list because for some reason, out of all the backups they could or couldn't include, they didn't include Davis Mills, but they put Drew Aller on the list, so I don't really know, and Kyle Allen. But we have S tier, A tier, B tier, C, D, F, the typical whatever for a tier list with rankings. Do we want to just go in order of how they're listed? Do we want to do starters first? Do we want to go by division? I guess this is ordered by division.
They're by division, yeah.
So I suppose we could just go in order. Okay. And chat, we do want you guys to help. I see JD's rolled in, Dylan's in here. What's up, guys? Definitely want you guys' input on some of this stuff in the list. Certain QBs may be, a topic
Why
of
does
discussion.
someone look like that?
I would say, Torn, you look like you're in like a office Zoom meeting at like 10 a.m. on a Tuesday.
Torn looks like a Nilla wafer.
Nilla wafer.
Torn's trying his best, bro.
He's got a fancy ass glass of water. He's
Shout out to
probably
fancy
using a
glass of water,
coaster. Ah, dang it! I thought that would have been a pretty cool.
That would have been a
Everyone
crazy
got
snipe.
But
Generational snipe that would have been, yeah.
That would have been nuts. All right. Speaking of controversial QBs, we are starting off with Mr. Number 9, not JJ McCarthy, Joe Burrow. Where do we think Joe Burrow falls on the list? So my first question I wanted to ask regarding the tier list, I do this sometimes with positional stuff. Do we want to reserve the S tier for the top 5?
Yes.
I like that.
Only 5 in the okay.
Or are we going like I should say for the tier list, are we going like to rank them in order or where we think they just
We can rank them within the tier, yeah, but definitely the tier is what matters. And this is going into this season. So where we think they are right now going into the season and what we might expect from their play. Do we think Burrow is in that top 5?
Ridiculous to put Burrow at A.
I don't think it is.
No.
I
would say like
Definitely not in the S tier.
There's 5 QBs.
Yeah, I mean, he's
I'm going to say
say,
definitely
like,
not.
this
But
year.
I think there's
I'd
5
say, like-
QBs better than Burrow.
I would put Burrow at 5.
Yeah, I'd put Burrow at the 5. Like,
Let's
I think he's
see.
like top A tier, bottom S, but I'm more comfortable putting him
Who are we
bottom.
putting?
That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah, like top
Well, we can move it too.
We can move it around.
top of the A is like the floor for Joe Burrow.
Okay. I could start it with we could put it up here, and then if he needs to get bounced down, depending on other names, there's one coming up that's pretty close with him, I'd say. But first, we have Joe
Aaron
Flacco,
Rodgers.
who at this rate is probably going to see time this year. Another reason
I
I'm
think he's
like not convinced to put Burrow in S tier is just like, are we convinced he's going to play football the whole year?
You never really know. It's kind of hard to tell.
Nate's saying C tier.
Maybe
for
you bump him
Flacco.
down to A for that reason.
I was going to say Flacco is one of the better backups in the NFL.
One of the better backups.
Yeah, definitely one of the better. Definitely a guy who could be starting on multiple NFL teams right now.
I mean, so could I.
Do you think so? Nate was hacking it at quarterback back in
No,
the day.
I'm just kidding. We're playing
JV
over here.
and modified
we're just
QB.
joking around.
Yeah, I remember
We're
watching
joking around.
fumble like 3 snaps in the first game he played.
It was
Nate,
like 7.
Nate, you want to share any of your football, your insight?
Nope.
No?
Joe Flacco is a pretty good backup quarterback.
I like C tier. These backups are going to be kind of weird.
So middle. Yeah, very
but-
middle of the road, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, we have Lamar Jackson. I
Higher than
personally,
Burrow.
I am a Lamar over Burrow guy.
I would put Burrow, or I would put Lamar at the 4.
Yeah, I'm a Lamar over Burrow guy for sure.
Yeah.
And
Look at Lamar Jackson. He's so good at playing football.
Okay,
Great
I'll
quarterback
put
he is.
Lamar.
Yeah,
up
Lamar's
here,
definitely a top 5 QB.
He is multiple MVPs. Can't get it done in the postseason, but there's a lot of people.
He's
on
not
here
better than
who
Josh
say
Allen.
the same
Like,
about.
Going into this season, right?
Going into this year.
See,
Yeah.
puppy.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. We have number 8,
Wow.
final season for Aaron Rodgers. What do we think he's doing on the retirement tour? Where are we ranking him? He's got to be higher than
E?
Joe Flacco.
I think we put him with Flacco.
I would say high. He's gonna be like high
C. I think he's
C.
above Flacco.
I respect him enough to put him
I
in
think
B. He
bottom
won the
B,
division last year. He didn't
high
look
C.
bad.
Yeah.
He's got.
He's
He's
not-
got
I mean,
DK
it's not
Metcalf
ridiculous
and
to put
Michael
him at
Pittman
B, but
this
he's
year.
not anywhere near the top of the B ranking.
No. There'll be guys
I'd
that
say
go above
bottom
him.
B, top C, if anything.
But
Like, he won a division with a bunch of hurt quarterback play around him. Like most of the teams weren't really
Won the
contenders
division.
that year.
Yeah, I mean,
And
like,
Tyler Loop missed field goal.
I don't know.
Fair.
I just see it as like if you put Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback in your team, he's not gonna like elevate your team. Therefore, like middle of the road quarterback, C tier.
Yeah.
That was my logic.
that's fair. Lamar might have been hurt last year in November with how bad he played for about a month's worth of games. There was a game where he legitimately like almost lost to Shedeur Sanders. It was pretty embarrassing. So I can see your point
Yeah.
about the division rivals there. I feel inclined to put him bottom B, but I mean top C above Flacco. If that's the majority here, I can kind of understand where you guys are coming from.
Yeah.
The top of C. It's
I think
not a
top
bad
C
spot
for now.
for
We
him.
can move it though.
Okay. Drew Aller, we have like nothing on. He's a
Dog
rookie,
F tier.
but I
I've
will
watched
say
him
I
don't know,
think
T.
He was
I think
terrible.
he's so bad, and I think that was
He had a horrible
terrible
senior
pick.
year. Then he got hurt.
Single-handedly lost the semifinals against Notre Dame, bro.
I
hate
do
that
think Will Howard is probably better than.
Shut up,
Drew Aller.
Torn.
I
You
agree.
could put him in the F
I agree.
until we're wrong.
Cade and like B.
All right. So we got Shedeur and we got
Kate is,
Deshaun.
your
First
quarterback.
things first,
C.
we've
Well,
had this
I wanna
conversation.
listen
Who do we
to
think
John.
is starting for the Browns?
Deshaun.
Shedeur.
I think
I
Deshaun.
hope
Shedeur.
it's Deshaun Watson, but
I
I,
think it's
honestly don't
Deshaun.
know. I think with that much,
John.
how much you're paying him, I feel like you at least have to throw him in there to start.
You really think Shadeur's going to start over Deshaun?
Shadeur's been
I do.
outperforming him in camp.
Now, see, I haven't been keeping up with I have not been keeping up with the Browns camp at all, so I wasn't aware of that. But
Shadur got most of the first team.
It's
reps
not
today 'cause
ridiculous
he's
to
been
put
outperforming
Shedeur in
him.
the C.
okay, is that like rage bait?
It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous.
Is that
Where do you-
rage
where do
bait?
you
That
say-
is ridiculous.
Is that rage bait?
It's not
So
ridiculous
you think
to put Shedeur in
you
the
think
C tier.
Shador's on par with Aaron Rodgers?
I would say he's like a D
Well,
tier
no,
quarterback.
but he's below Flacco.
Yeah, but being
He's
in
a
the
D-
same
he's
tier
in the
means
D
they're
tier.
like in the same sphere, on the same level. So he's on the same level as
Dude.
Aaron Rodgers.
Dick. He's in the Dick tier.
He's
Not
yeah, he's a D tier
It's
quarterback.
ridiculous.
It's
Yeah, I think
okay.
he's high D tier.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm not allowing Rodgers and Shedeur Sanders to be in the same tier, bro. I don't care that we're
Then bump Aaron to the B tier.
Shadur's not. Shadur has to be in
Shador's
the
not
D
better
tier.
than Joe Flacco. Shador can't lace Joe Flacco's practice cleats.
I got hired
His warm up cleats.
I'll put him. He's not as bad as Drew Aller, and with a year of a full opportunity, yeah, maybe.
Deshaun Watson.
They got some young weapons coming in.
Deshaun Watson quarterback.
I thought Watson was. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like they could. What do we think? is Deshaun and him probably in the same?
I think the same
Same
tier
tier.
with how
Yeah.
bad Deshaun played.
I think
when
we could
saw
put B for Deshaun.
battle of mid
Below
here.
Sanders. Below Sanders.
Who are we putting higher? Yeah, that's the question.
I
feel like
would.
you
We're
gotta
putting
put the guy
Shador
who's
above
played.
Deshaun.
I mean,
not,
Deshaun Watson at once upon a time, a couple of years
Yeah.
ago.
It's not once upon a time.
A couple of years ago. Half a decade
Yeah, but
ago
what has
almost.
Shador shown you
It's
to
honest-
warrant that he's
It's
any
it's
better?
it's been half a decade since
football
Deshaun
in the past year.
Watson's played notable football.
Yeah, but
Okay,
what do you
Shador
think
looked like ass in
Shador-
the
when
little
did
bit
when
of
has
football that he
Shador when
played.
has Shador ever played notable football?
He made a
Real.
Pro Bowl.
Rookie year
He
for
got
half
a
of the
Mac
season
Jones Pro Bowl.
riding string.
Okay, but again, when has he ever played notable football? That's not an answer to my question.
But
When-
that doesn't mean Deshaun's better
He
than
lost
him right
to BYU in a bowl
I
game.
mean, did Shador lead the league in
He got a
passing?
banner.
He
He got his
didn't.
number retired.
now. Half a decade ago. What? Like
He was throwing to Will Fuller, dude.
What
I
is
don't
your
know.
love for Shador
He was throwing to Will Fuller and Randall Cobb. and he led
everything.
the league in
Did
passing.
Jordan start as
Going
rage
last
bait for
season, it has
Torin?
to be Sanders. If we're
It
going off
really
last season,
pure
it has to be-
rage bait for
It's
Torin
going
because
into
he
this year.
hated
Who do you
Shador.
think is better?
Because he hated Shador strictly because the media told him to, and then it sort of just turned into love for Shador Sanders and actually wanting to watch Browns.
Who else does this remind us of? Think of this answer in your head.
Who the media wanting you to hate a quarterback? Jalen Hurts.
Oh, no. It's not.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with football. Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of that giant thing in our world.
So yeah, it's going into the. We're spending too much time on this. Do we want
Shaw's
above or below?
He's in front of him.
Let's just take a vote, or it might be split. But
I think he's in
I think
front.
we should go below purely because Shador played last year.
I vote below.
I vote
Alright.
below as well.
Alrighty. Oh, sorry.
I
Nothing
think
like
I don't
being the
think
bottom,
any
right?
No,
quarterback can go
Otto
between
put him
them,
in
though.
front. Is that a sign? No. All right. Next up, we have Drake May.
F tier.
I
So
agree.
shit.
No, he's not top 5. He's close.
He's an
This
to
is
A
an A
tier.
tier.
Yeah,
A tier.
yeah, he is. He's a
Yeah.
solid. A.
He's top B.
Oh my God, John. Hey, John, your mic's going a little.
Mick mudded.
Fault.
Oh, good Lord.
Nate's reaction.
Mike's going a little nuts. Let me make sure it looks okay on the stream.
Yeah.
Is
Real
this
quick.
is it better or off?
Yeah, it's honestly better off. Are you fine with that?
All right, I'll keep the camera off.
Yeah, we didn't want to
You
see
don't-
that face of yours anyways.
Oh,
Here, keep talking. I'm gonna put the.
Why you-
I'm gonna put his picture up on the thing.
why you bullying me? I need it. Ooh, Torn, I should have had you order me a Shador Sanders jersey.
Bro, Nate
can't
bought
believe you'd
2
waste
Mason
money on
Rudolph
that.
Jerseys. 2 of them. He bought one on Jacksonville
Two
and
of
the
'em?
other at Virginia Tech.
Yeah. Okay, that was a little nuts. I
That's
could
honestly not
believe you
ridiculous.
did that.
I'd get a Browns in Colorado Shador jersey.
I could not believe you did that. I'm gonna be real.
Facial Tootin is the future of Jacksonville football.
Bro, Nate still shouldn't be able to draft Facial too, and he should get a kicker.
Yeah. Okay, chat. So Nate dodged the fantasy punishment, and I'm
Because he's
team
the best
kicker.
player.
I'm team kicker. The problem is
You should have to draft a kicker.
Is not not enough. I feel like not enough people care. Which sucks. So I haven't really. I try to bring it up in the fantasy group chat. We did the same thing with the last punishment. It just it didn't go too well. Okay, here's a picture of John in the Generals jersey drinking water. So I guess I can put this one up. Oh wow, that's very very large picture. Jeez, this was taken on a high quality camera.
Quite
Holy
frankly,
shit.
it's a huge picture.
Yeah, you're
That's
quite
wonderful.
huge.
Apologies,
You're quite
chat,
large.
for the technical difficulties. Just bear with me for 1 second.
What you sipping on over there?
Yeah, I think Drake May is A tier. though.
Diet Coke.
I did put Drake May in A.
That's some fire shit right there.
Okay, John is up on the screen now. He's drinking a juice box of some sort. That whatever camera that was taken on is unbelievable because that thing popped up on the screen in like 4K. But
I was gonna
Is
say
that
Joe
Matt's camera?
Casario first.
you should
Or
do the
John.
Wendy's 4-for-4 mile. Torrin actually did that, and next time we're live, when I can have it ready, I will show the videos on stream of Torrin.
Well,
doing
what about the
Wendy's
milk
4-for-4.
mile?
The milk mile
Dude,
is
that-
disgusting, dude. I don't-
Yeah, I did that. We
Exactly.
did that for my league,
Yeah.
and we did it in like freezing temperatures,
right.
so the milk got.
I think we should put Nate in a
frozen.
dog cage and throw a bunch of food.
I
on
think we should too.
What about the naked
Yo,
mile?
Nate,
We
Nate,
all
would
wanna
you be
see that.
willing?
What about
Nate,
the
would you be
mascot?
willing?
What about
Would you
the
be willing to
mascot?
let the chat pick your fantasy punishment?
Hell no.
Fuck. Okay.
This guy,
Irrelevant,
Naked
irrelevant
mile.
to ranking quarterbacks. Irrelevant to ranking
It's the
quarterbacks.
only guy. This is the only guy that would. Because if it was someone, if this was Torin or John that got last, Nate would be all. You're doing this punishment right
Nate
now.
should have to draft whoever you put last on the tier list.
Yo.
That's
All
not
right.
ridiculous.
Hey, dude,
Drew Allen.
you're drafting JJ McCarthy,
New Jersey,
my boy.
Nate.
Or Michael Penix with no ACL.
I mean, at the end of the
Marcus
day,
Mariota.
I
Yo,
am the
you're
one
Quinn.
who
You're
pressed this
Quinn.
button.
Yo, Cade Klubnik is on here, Nate. All right. Anyway, I'm back on the. I have the thing back up on the stream. Josh Allen is next.
Okay, yeah.
He's the best
He's
quarterback
above-
in football.
C. He's like a
He's-
C. He's like a C tier quarterback.
This is the best
you know?
QB in the league.
Second best quarterback in the league.
I would put Stafford above him
I
just
think
for
he
the
could go
season.
between Shador and Deshaun.
You think so, Josh?
Josh is
That's not a ridiculous
Josh is my
ranking.
goat.
That's not a ridiculous ranking.
Why is his number so huge?
Because I had to put it in myself.
Because he's huge. Because he's
The
huge.
person
Oh,
accidentally
calm down there,
put
bucko. This
Kyle
is a
Allen
live stream.
instead of Josh Allen. So now we have Kyle Allen here. Is Kyle Allen better than Drew Aller? Probably.
He sucks.
He's probably
He
better than
sucks.
Drew Aller. I'll give him
He's
some
better than Drew
respect.
Drew Allen.
Well, yeah, no, better than an
JD
unproven
says,
rookie
"Hey
stuck
Nate, you
with
should
Allen.
go ahead and dress as Spider-Man, head to 7-Eleven, and start hitting on the cashier, no matter the gender."
Yo.
I know a 7-Eleven I could go to.
Greetings, Huz. You know that one?
Goes,
Kyle
"Yo,
Allen's
JJ,
better than
what's
Drew
up,
Aller."
brother?
He's gonna go hit on JJ.
All right, Nate. We got
I mean, he's
Geno.
quite good
Nate, we
looking.
got Geno Smith. Will Geno Smith play better in
mean,
this dome than he did in the
We
other
all
one?
know this. We all know this is top one quarterback in the league.
Geno
right now.
Smith
No
in the
one better
dome,
than
Nate.
Geno.
You were so ready to be like, look, nobody's looking at these analytics. Geno Smith
would-
in the
I would
dome plays
put-
so much better than him.
I would put Geno.
Look at him squinting at the
Either-
screen like an old man.
Either-
Dude.
Either below Flacco or it's between Flacco and Rodgers or after Flacco.
I would put him
Geno.
high D tier.
I was gonna say Flacco's better than Geno Smith at this point.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd put him high D tier.
I agree. He could be better than Shadur. Cade Klubnik is worse than Drew Aller. I'm not even joking. Cade Klubnik
Yeah,
is. Cade
Listen,
Klubnik
this
is.
is
maybe.
insane.
He may
This
be.
is blasphemy. This is blasphemy.
Nate,
I'm not-
explain how the
blasphemous.
fact that the Clemson defense you
Bro
guys
was
just
a
had
Heisman
missed the
front
playoffs
runner
because of
last
how
year.
bad Cade Klubnik was.
No, we played bad as a whole. The whole unit played terrible. The defense played terrible. The offense played terrible. Cade Klubnik, great junior year, the greatest junior year, great freshman year, great sophomore year, very great quarterback he was at Clemson.
Will Sully
and then he
says,
comes,
"Jake, do us a favor and please shut up, then leave the call."
goes to the Jets.
Yo,
Quite
what?
frankly, goes to the Jets. They
What is
send him
that?
to hell, and look at him. He's having a good camp, very good camp
All
so
right,
far.
all right.
Look at him. Look at Cade Klubnik.
Malik Willis, one of the most interesting starters coming into this year's NFL season. He's shown enough to me that he's better than Shadur Sanders.
Yeah,
He sucks. Ugh.
right around Flacco.
I really want him to succeed. Is he better than Geno? I don't know if he's better than Geno Smith.
I
Fuck
put him
no.
behind Geno, but in front of Shadur.
I agree. I'm right
Malik
there
Willis
with you.
sucks.
Yeah, I guess he hasn't really
Ugh.
proven enough.
No.
He
Geno's
fumbled a
been
clutch
to the
time
Geno's been
snap
to the
against
Miami's team
Chicago
does kinda
for the
just
divi-
blow.
for the
Geno's
division.
been to the playoff. Oh, dude,
Yeah, they're gonna
the
be terrible
Dolphins
either
are
way.
gonna go like 1-16 this year. It's gonna be really bad.
Malik Willis fumbled a snap in clutch time with the division on the line.
It's not ridiculous
Thanks.
to say. What would have Shadur done with the division on the line, Nate? Hypothetically. Actually, we're not on Justin Herbert yet. We can't say
Oh
hypothetically.
no, I'm just justifying why Malik Willis sucks.
Okay. Quinn Ewers. Low key.
Who?
Okay. He wasn't god awful when they put him in.
B tier,
No.
below Watson, in my opinion.
It's just he's
He
not
wasn't
that great.
like
though.
god awful bad.
He almost beat the Bucks, or did he beat the Bucks? Did he beat the Bucks in the start?
Either did or he was close.
Almost.
He
It was
He
close.
did,
He looked
yeah.
competent.
He didn't look horrible, and the team was terrible around him.
The Davis Mills.
So I can put him there. That's
It's so
justifiable.
funny.
All right, Torn. Daniel
I-
Jones. What are we think? Is he still top 15 in the NFL?
Close, but no.
So what does that be?
He's not better than Rod. Dude, I really think Rodgers.
I was gonna
should go-
say,
like,
I
I
really
wouldn't
think
put him
Rodgers should
above.
go in the B tier, dude.
We could,
Like,
I mean,
how many quarterbacks do we want on each tier? Like, I wish I knew like numbers.
The
like,
only
1 through
thing I
5
like
of
to do is
that,
have
and,
S as like the top 5 and everything else kind of based on.
I think we
preference.
can. I think at this point
There
we
will
can
be
bump
plenty
up
of B tier
Rodgers.
quarterbacks as we get into some of these other like mid divisions, like AFC or NFC South and stuff like that.
No.
But I really think the more
Rodgers just
the more
feels mid
QBs
to
we
me.
rank, the more I think Rodgers needs to go in the B tier.
So
Wow.
Rodgers B, Daniel
But
Jones top C.
it'll be like the bottom of B. Like we'll put a lot of guys ahead of him. I think
What's
that's
Daniel
I think
Jones
this is
ever done
really
that's
fair.
better than
I think
Joe
that's really
Flacco?
fair because Danny's not terrible. But first of all, he just had a pretty bad injury. He also
I would low key take Flacco.
You really?
That's
Okay,
clickbait, bro. He's
that's
smart.
not. JD
not ridiculous.
says
It's
C
genuinely
above
not
Flacco
ridiculous.
as well. That's not like rage bait take. That's not ridiculous.
I mean, I know Flacco did pretty decent for being on the Browns. And then when he came in and took over the spot when Burrow got hurt, I mean, he just had the Bengals' shitty ass defense. I mean, he threw for over 400 yards in a game.
He had Jamar Chase and T. Higgins though, bro.
Okay, Daniel Jones hands the ball
We
off to
would
Jonathan
throw
Taylor.
for 400 yards with Jamar Chase. And T. Higgins.
Torn defending.
We'd have a
Daniel
bunch of
Jones
wins too if we just handed the ball off to Jonathan
supposed to
Taylor and
say,
we're
bro?
rushing
Well,
touchdown
Torn,
versus at the 1 yard
I
line.
thought Danny was your
Amazing
guy.
running back. He is, but bro, like
He's not defending him. Just
Yeah,
move him down
I'll
one.
never fully hate on Danny because where he went to school,
He
but
went to Duke.
he's not good. And he also just looks like somebody you want to just punch in the face.
He looks like a
has
car
punchable. He's
I
a
thought
punchable
he'd have an
face.
amazing year, and JT just put up 2K.
When did you think he would have an amazing year? When was this ever stated?
I thought he'd be a good quarterback.
Because the Colts started off so good last year, people were blinded by Jonathan Taylor and
I was never blinded.
some fortunate wins. And Danny was very efficient to start the year off. I will give him that credit. I think I would take Daniel Jones over Joe Flacco. I think it's close.
I would.
Dude,
Dude,
game on the line. I need a game
But
winning
Daniel
drive
Jones,
here.
because Daniel Jones also
Flacco's about to
has the
rip that
legs.
thing.
He has the two-way ability. That's handy in today's NFL. And I don't know. It seems as though I'll be honest, they weren't a very good team, but Flacco did not look great in Cleveland before.
I
going
just
over to
think
Cincinnati.
Daniel Jones is a product of the system.
Oh, he is.
I don't think-
But I mean,
I don't think he's like-
it's 2026, and we're talking about Joe Flacco at the same time.
Yeah, who threw for 400 yards at his age.
How's
That's
that not a
pretty
product
fucking
of the
cool.
system when he throws for 400 yards with the best wide receiver tandem in football one time?
Nope. T. Higgins was probably hurt if we're thinking of this time period. He might have been hurt. So Jamar Chase. And no
The
offense.
best receiver in the league. Oh, yeah.
And no offense. Oh.
Best receiver of the
Anthony
league
Richardson is
and
high
one
up.
of the better receiving backs in the NFL. All right. Anthony Richardson. A guy I think
High
should
F.
get another chance somewhere else at some
F.
point, but he's not F, bro. He's not F.
Dude, yes.
What?
Dog, if I was a coach, I would not take him after he
I mean, I like the upside, but if
We
we're going
really
off of,
think Shador is
expectations and
better
everything,
than Anthony Richardson, though?
AR is fucking sucked in the league, though.
Dude,
He has, and he can't stay.
Dog shit.
He's
Absolute
maybe the
dog
most injury-prone player I've ever seen.
He literally quit on his team.
Yeah, he is probably the most injury-prone player I've ever seen.
I can't put
Automatic F.
someone above F.
Where is John,
Super
by the
F.
way? I don't know where the hell he went.
AR5 is an
Oh.
automatic F. Super F.
Anytime
A Mr. Crocker
I
level
mention
of fucking
Shador,
F.
I just expect John to chime in and be like, I absolutely think Shador is better than this player.
well,
That's not
I think you
ridiculous
know my
to say."
answer. Shador Sanders is better than. I think Shador should get his own tier. I mean, S stands for Shador.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. I'll put
Where's
AR in
Riley
F
Leonard
if it's majority rule.
Real,
I
where's
think he's
Riley
above-
Leonard?
College
Riley
wasn't
Leonard's
that
too.
good, though, for A-Rich. I heavily disagree about Anthony
He needed
Richardson
more
not being
college,
good in
if anything.
college.
He
Yeah.
maybe he should have
I mean,
stayed at school.
He did leave early, right?
He could have played one more year, I think.
I think he was a little overrated in college. I mean, I think the biggest draw is his natural talent.
This is
It
intangible.
was just. It was his athleticism.
He was young
his
and
raw,
intriguing.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was young but intriguing.
Trevor
Right.
Lawrence, I think this is the perfect B tier, like QB
Perfect B
16
tier.
out of 32, middle of the pack quarterback.
Yeah.
Did you say
Above
16 because
Rodgers.
his number is 16?
No, I say 16 because there's some games where it's like, hey, this guy could be top 10. There's other games where it's like, how is this guy in the NFL? And last year there were more of the hey, this guy looks top 10 games because he was an MVP finalist and everything, and he looked great. But there were multiple years before that where we had people questioning when are the Jags taking their next quarterback. He's probably above Rodgers. He's not on
I would
the
put him
same
above
level as
Rodgers.
May.
I'd put him above A-Rod.
Oh yeah, he's definitely above
Alright.
A-Rod.
Here's
CJ fucking Stroud.
here's the big one. CJ Stroud.
The C
He's
and
below
C
Davis
Coleridge,
Mills, so wherever we put him.
Coleridge Bernard Stroud.
How low
C and
does he
CJ
go?
stands for C tier.
Is Stroud better than Daniel Jones?
No.
Is Stroud better than Flacco?
No.
Bro, okay. Whoa. Let's back it up.
Dude,
Let's back it
Stroud
up. Let's back it up.
sucks.
I think we have a lot of recency bias.
back
He
it
was
up.
really, really
Just
bad
like,
in the playoffs.
let's be honest here. Davis
CJ
Mills
Stroud's
is better
made
than
the
CJ
playoffs.
Stroud's
Stroud.
been
Every
really
single
Stroud's
season
been
of his
really
career.
bad since his rookie year.
Yeah.
Especially because 2024 they get him a bunch of help. Now players get hurt and stuff. I get that. They still had an insane team of skilled players around him. He looked disappointing. He folds in the playoffs. What did he have in that game? Was 24 playoffs played in 2025 when he had like multiple picks in the playoffs?
Yes, they beat the Chargers, right? Yeah, they beat the Chargers.
Yeah, they beat
They
the
beat the
Chargers.
Chargers and then they
outpicked
lost
through more
to.
picks.
Oh no, they lost to the Chiefs. That was just a stinker game. This year he had all the picks in the losing game. But
He had the
That was against the
but
Pats.
bro, we're talking about a guy that's made
then
the
this
playoffs
year,
every
this
single year
regular
he's played.
season, he was really bad. This playoffs, he was so horrible. He's now pulling up to training camp. He looks severely out of shape.
He looked homeless, bro.
He cut his
He
hair.
looks like
he
a
lost
middle
his
schooler
aura.
pulling up to their first day.
Yeah. Where does the J come from? Coleridge, Bernard, Stroud, the four. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know, but it is. Yeah, it's just Coleridge, Bernard. I'm not sure the J comes from Jeff because that he's looked like Jeff since his rookie year. Is he
Bro,
better than
I just-
Is he better than Daniel
I just
Jones?
can't put him below Daniel Jones. I can't.
No,
I
put him
would
below
say
Daniel
he's
Jones.
better.
It's top of C.
I think he's
not
top
better than
C.
Rodgers.
Yeah,
It's not better than Rodgers, no.
Okay.
beat him head to head in the playoffs, but his
It
defense
not
is
better
better.
than CJ Stroud.
Here's
Yeah, it was
Christian Kirk had like 7 for like however many in that Stephen A. clip where he doesn't call
No,
him Christian.
Charlie Kirk had 8
Charlie
receptions
Kirk.
for 144 yards.
Here's Davis Mills, a guy who at times looked better than Stroud last year when he took.
He's better than CJ Stroud. This is why I said
No, he's
CJ
not.
can't
I'm
be
not,
over Daniel
I'm not
Jones.
forgetting
Better
about that
than
division
Stroud.
game. Was that against the Jags or the Colts? That crazy game they came back and won.
Jags.
Jags, I think. Yeah, Jags. I'm not forgetting about that game. That was a key game.
Okay,
Davis
but he's not
Mills
better
beat the
than
Buffalo
CJ
Bills.
Stroud.
We don't-
he's
if you
better
guys
than
Yeah, I'm not
remember-
gonna lie. If
Why would
CJ
No.
played us, I think he would have
He would've been starter.
lost to the Bills.
I agree. Yeah, I think
think
Davis Mills
Mills-
was
no,
a difference
Mills won.
maker. I feel like Stroud would have made too many mistakes against us.
I don't know, dude. That defense kind of just fucked us.
Think about the
whole
start the
game
Texans
until
had
we
to the
woke
year
up.
last year, and they bounced back to make the playoffs. And the rally, midst of the rally, was Davis Mills at the helm. Albeit Stroud was hurt, but there were times where he looked better. And it's not ridiculous to say he definitely wouldn't have played worse in the divisional round than Stroud did. He wouldn't have hurt their chances even more of winning the game. I'm not saying he would have made it better, but he definitely wouldn't. He could have made it better. He definitely wouldn't have made it any worse. I think that's about as bad as you can play in that situation. I'm not saying I'm not going to put him above Stroud.
I
That's
can't
not what I'm
fathom
It's just
arguing.
so
it.
tough because
But
what CJ
Where are
left
we
us with
putting him
last
in
year
terms
was
of the backups?
dog poop.
Because like he is one of the better backups in the NFL. But I also at the same time understand who he is and don't know if I'm comfortable putting him above Geno Smith.
don't
Yeah,
know.
I think he's above
put him
Malik
above
Willis.
Malik Willis.
I was saying because I think I can respect Geno a little bit enough to where I actually don't think
Yeah.
Geno Smith. The Jets are not going to be. The Jets could
We'll
win.
never forget
The Jets could
2021
win like
Geno
6
Smith.
games this year. I think they're not going to be as bad as Miami. They're not going to be
No.
one of the
Their wide
like.
receiver
Well,
is going to be
They
good.
got
Yeah,
they got Kenyon Sadiq too.
They
got
had a
good
great
team.
draft. They had a really good draft, like a top 5 draft, in my opinion. They got a lot of
Good team.
players where they wanted at good values spots. I think they played the draft really well. I will put, besides David Bailey, but he's still good. But I'll put Mills here.
Are you gonna
Next we have Cam Ward, one of the more interesting guys, someone I'm really high on going into this year. I know last year's film didn't look great. Mills versus the Bills, A tier. In general, C. I lied, D. Yeah, dude, he did play pretty well against, but we also played pretty shit.
I mean,
oh
Cam
my
Ward's
God.
either going to go.
Who is that?
Cam Ward's either going. Cam
Brown
Ward's
loves
either
this
going
cat.
bottom C
He
or
has
top
three
of D
others.
for me.
Yeah, I agree.
What did you say, Nate? I was distracted.
Cam Ward right now is either bottom of C or top of D.
I would.
At this moment, yes. He's not better than Flacco. I can sort of hear you out about Geno Smith.
You would take
I
Joe
would say
Flacco
better than
over
Geno.
Cam Ward going into this year? Like, you're
I
starting.
haven't seen Cam. Like,
not
I
ridiculous,
mean,
honestly.
I'm not trying to slander Cam Ward, but if we're also
Well,
evaluating,
the Titans' offense got a lot better.
Last,
Cam Ward,
but if
Cam
we're
Ward had some
evaluating
great moments
coming
on
off the last
probably,
season, though.
probably the worst
Sure, but
supporting
that's a
cast in the
couple of-
NFL last year.
I guess a couple of great moments, but just wasn't accurate either. Well, Titans in general sucked last year. I mean, there's a reason why they picked inside
He
the
was
top
throwing to
5.
Chig Okonkwo, Shamari DK, and Eric Ayomanor, or however you say his name.
Okay, Geno Smith's throwing to
And
fucking Trey
Tony
Tucker.
Pollard sucks.
I don't know, but I just Daniel Jones is better.
That's
If it's
respectable.
If it's starting quarterbacks, I guess sure, but like I'm not trying
It's
to.
going
glaze
into this
with, like,
year. So if you're putting Flacco above Ward, it's saying you're a fan of an NFL team. You would prefer Joe Flacco to be your quarterback over Cam Ward.
But like, what has Cam Ward really proven though?
I
inaccurate.
prefer his upside to Joe Flacco in 2026.
I mean, sure, upside Cam Ward, but I mean,
I really think he's going to
It's a
turn
tough
heads this
decision.
year.
I've watched Joe
very high
Flacco
on
play
Cam
really
Ward.
good.
I think he's the
I've
most
watched Joe Flacco play well on the Browns and the Bengals. I mean, I don't know.
Cam Ward.
Despite about the supporting cast, he's like a shell of a quarterback going in and just
Cam
let it
Ward
rip.
is easily the most like disrespected, under the radar first overall pick quarterback maybe ever. Like no one talks about him. Like they give way more glaze to guys like Bryce Young, who, in my opinion, they're on the same level. Those two.
Well, I mean, Cam Ward threw 15 touchdowns last year as a starter. It's just kind of hard to back that
That's
up.
fair. That's fair. They didn't look great, but that supporting cast.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't have like
it
higher
was so
ups.
bad.
Like
I do
Like,
think he'll be
I-
better this year, but I
Yeah.
think like if you were to say like right now who would get the Titans more wins based off what we know, I would say Flacco.
Okay. If that is the majority, but I am going to try to fight for Cam here. I don't know.
What do you guys want him in, D tier?
No, he's in
I would
C,
say bottom
but is
C.
he
I would say
above or
bottom
below
C.
Joe Flacco is kind of what we're discussing.
I think he's below Flacco.
I think he is too.
Okay.
So
That's fair. That's fair. That's
I do
fair.
hear you though. Like I think he could have a better season,
He's
way
gonna have a
better
great
season,
year.
but it's just
I mean, I'm not
Draft
doubt- I- no,
Carnell
I-
Tate in fantasy
Brian,
for sure.
they got
I have
Brian
no
at,
doubt in my
at
mind. dude.
OC.
That
I'm not
too, the
sitting here
coaching
saying that
staff as
Cam Ward's
well.
gonna
They're
suck
going to be
ass
great.
this year. I'm just saying.
For
It's not
compared to how they
ridiculous
were
to
last
take his
year, they're gonna
upside,
they're gonna be
but
good.
Joe Flacco is a proven.
I think
obviously
regardless
he's a
of what
proven
you say
starter.
upside this year, he has to play better because if he didn't, that would be fucking ridiculous. And that picture of him would go viral with the hard hat on. But I mean, majority of what we've seen out of Cam Ward is from last year, so
Yeah.
I just can't put him above Flacco.
That's fair. Okay. Next up, we have Mahomes coming off a torn ACL at 30.
I'm sorry.
It's so hard to like not picture him in here because he's Patrick
Well,
Mahomes.
he is
He's the third
S
best
tier.
quarterback
He is
in the
S tier. But what
He's the third
I'm
best quarterback in the
saying
league.
is in 2026,
I'm not putting him
is Lamar above Mahomes? That's what I'm asking you. And Nate, I guarantee that's also what just crossed your mind right there.
I was just about to say, I'm low key taking Lamar Jackson.
Is Lamar
over Patrick
above?
Mahomes.
And I'm
I can't.
leaning
It's
towards
the words
yes,
coming out of my
I'm
mouth.
leaning towards. Yeah, I would honestly. The Ravens are going to be pretty fucking good this year, dude.
Yeah.
I also
It's
for
one
the
of the
fact
better
that, like,
rosters all around, and I
I'm
like the new
from the
staff as
tape.
well. I think Minter
From
will
the
be a good
tape I've
coach.
seen of Mahomes right now, I don't think he's 100% still. I don't think
No.
he's ready. I think they're
No.
rushing him
Yeah,
a
then he
bit.
looks shot.
Yeah, he
Justin
doesn't.
Fields doesn't look
He
promising
definitely
either,
doesn't
but,
have
like,
power on it. It's not as bad as like Tyreek Hill,
I
whose career's
I would
probably done.
put Mahomes below Lamar,
I
above
agree.
Burrow.
I 100% agree with that, and I think
There was a certain other quarterback who tore his ACL in his 8th year.
Shut up.
Yeah, all right.
All right, we're
No,
not
Jake
comparing
wanted to,
him to Tom
Jake,
Brady.
hold on, Jake
Pocket
wanted to
passer.
talk about this. Jake said
Yeah.
how similar their career trajectory is, and I knew John would
It's-
flip the fuck out. So
It's low.
We're not comparing
crazy.
Patrick Mahomes to
Low.
Tom Brady. Stop it. Let's stop it.
Dude.
Let's stop that,
He's
dude.
looking better than
Mahomes
Brady all
needs
time
his
anyways.
legs. Mahomes needs his legs to play good football.
that's what I was
Tom
saying.
Brady didn't. Let's stop this comparison.
Tom
this
Brady
is
wasn't really
blasphemy.
using his legs
This is
before that anyways.
preposterous.
Right.
It's
Stop.
not like he's a fucking mobile
Exactly,
expert,
and that's
bro.
what he's saying.
Like,
It's going to be
what's
harder for Mahomes to rebound off an ACL. Not to mention, Brady is one of one, in my opinion. So
Brady
I don't-
sucks.
We'll see.
Most overrated
Yeah.
quarterback of all time.
Not
Goes to a
ridiculous.
shitty school.
Not
He's still
ridiculous.
better than Ohio State.
Not ridiculous.
He has plastic surgery done to his body. I could go
does.
on about Brady.
He does.
We own Tom Brady. Tom Brady's never beaten the Bills.
So,
and yeah,
Jake, what were the parallels? It was like coming off a Super Bowl loss, and then missing
team
the
missed
Super Bowl
playoffs.
loss to missing the playoffs, then the same year tearing the ACL.
Going for their 4th Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah.
And I
well,
mean, Brady.
put all your
yeah.
money on the Chiefs.
Brady won more rings after he tore his ACL, but I think a lot of people bring up good points that
Brady was
Mahomes
just that
needs-
guy. Brady was. Oh my God.
he
The
needs
amount
to
of
Go
go
people
off.
taking
No,
mouse
go off,
fucking
John.
right
State
now
your
is
case.
absurd.
I agree.
Yeah,
I don't like the
I
Mahomes
think
comparisons.
Mahomes.
I thought Brady's
Patrick
teams were pretty
Mahomes-
good.
Patrick
think
Mahomes last
Mahomes-
season before his ACL tear looked like a shell of his former self most of the time. He's coming off an ACL tear where he needs to use his legs. He used his legs a lot more last season than he has any other season before tearing his ACL. Tom Brady didn't need that. The Chiefs, oh my God, they have Kenneth Walker.
Are we not? Wait. We're gonna diss Mahomes, who lost Xavier Worthy for the first half of the year, played with Travis
Xavier Worthy
Kelce,
sucks,
who
but go on.
who was all right. Was all right, better than recent Travis Kelce. Did not have Rasheed Rice. Was throwing to Tyquan Thornton,
Yeah,
Juju
Tyquan
Smith-Schuster
Thornton.
in the Big 25, and Noah Gray.
Yeah, no,
Come on,
we've
bro.
All right, put away
Let's
2007.
relax.
Put away 2007. Who was Tom
Let's
Brady throwing
relax
to?
today.
Who was Tom Brady throwing to? Let's relax here. Let's relax. Let's not act like Tom Brady didn't do more with less
You just
all
said,
of his
but,
career.
like,
I think
What?
Let's
people are
stop.
forgetting
Mahomes
how much
was
time
going to
Mahomes is
first
going to
strings
have
last
though.
year.
Like, we've only seen like for Tom Brady, he still had a whole nother Hall of Fame career after he tore his ACL. Like, that could be Mahomes. I know Mahomes needs his legs, but like offenses
Tom Brady
can
had a Hall
evolve
of
and
Fame
you can
career
rework
on a
offenses
different
to
team. He has 3
quarterbacks
different Hall of
differently.
Fame careers.
Sorry, dude, you're cutting out, bro.
I would say, dude, Brady peaked in passing yards in his second to last year in the NFL. I'm sorry, I don't think until I have to see it with my own eyes to believe we will ever see another thing similar. So to say like because the parallels are aligning that he could
I
replicate.
mean, how many other
Tom
guys
Brady,
won 3 Super
think so.
Bowls in like their first however many years like Mahomes did?
It's very impressive. I agree.
You know
but
what I mean?
it is
Brady's
very
one of those
impressive.
few other guys. So I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's set in stone, but to say it's out of the realm of possibility, I don't think so.
I don't know if they're
It's
going to win
possible.
more Super Bowls because the other thing is like the system around him, like we said, is also deteriorating. Like by the time Mahomes
I mean,
is
I
fully
think that's something.
healthy,
I
ready
think they're
again
gonna.
to play, Kelsey's going to be gone.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're gonna have to retool
All right, they'll
the
probably-
offense and
they'll probably,
completely
like, sign-
rebuild.
Johnny Smith or
If
something.
they have another year
he'll
of
be good.
missing the playoffs this year, the smart thing for Steve Spagnuolo to do would be to go coach somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mahomes can be successful in a different offensive scheme, but yeah, they're gonna have to retool everything. And I think you might see that as some of these mobile quarterbacks get older because
I definitely
I mean,
don't.
we'll see how long Josh has.
They got to go the Lamar and Josh route and learn how to pocket pass, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Mahomes is a great pocket passer. So I'm not going to hold that against
Oh,
him.
yeah.
But it's
Oh
there's
well,
just
he said
certain
the other
things-
mobile quarterback.
I don't know about the Brady comparisons. There's a lot of things we say with Mahomes. part of me, actually not
because he's
part
just
of me,
that good.
all of me, like, even will cringe when they say he's like QB2 all time, because I don't think Mahomes is past Peyton Manning all
His
time
career's
yet.
still going.
But yeah, you just got to do it for.
He's just had so much success so early on in his career. It's
Mhm.
like they just throw around stuff. But like we got to let this man finish off his NFL season.
He
career.
absolutely
There was
can
a
have
stretch
the
of 6
longevity.
games last season before he tore his ACL. In the last 7 games, he had 2 multiple interception games.
Trust me. I hate watch Mahomes. He was bad last year. He was not good. He was not the Mahomes we knew last year. I know this more than anybody. It made me very happy. I felt like a lot of Chiefs games were successful Haywatches. It felt
He
weird.
threw 3 interceptions his second to last week.
They used all their devil magic with that fluky 2024 season where they were like 9-0, so they ran into the Bills, got their asses beat, and before that were barely beating these terrible teams on these ridiculously close calls and all this stuff. It just felt like week after week something was, influencing them, and then it seemed like their luck ran out the following year, and they were just in the complete opposite scenarios for all those different things. And then their QB tears his ACL. Granted, they were not going to make the playoffs even if he did keep playing. I think the people that are saying they would win out and they would get the help they need from the other game's results are just absolutely delusional, glazing Mahomes. In that situation, I don't even know if Brady does that, just because so many of it was also out of the Chiefs' hands. They could win out and have still missed. So I think that's just ridiculous glaze to say that they would have made the playoffs. So I don't know. But
I'm sorry, I got a little emotional there.
No, I was hoping that would be that's a good moment. I was hoping we would bring that up. But where are we putting Mahomes on the list? We do need to move on.
Between Lamar and Burrow.
I agree.
Circle back to like the first thing we said
I
before
agree.
that whole thing happened.
I do think Lamar going into this year is a better quarterback going into this year. Not like, resumes and stuff.
John brings up a good point. Also, like, Mahomes didn't have his best stuff even before he got injured. He was not he did not look like Mahomes
for a certain point in the season, his most reliable, best receiver is Tyquan Thornton. But
it's fair. So I think he's above Burrow. Definitely above Drake May.
I'm not going to sit here and act like Mahomes didn't play bad, but I mean, we got to also look at the fucking shit that was put around him.
It's fair.
Yeah, his receiver core was
fucking Hollywood Brown, bro.
Do we have any other input on where Mahomes goes? Or is there any...
No, I think he's in between.
Banger, do you have any input, although it probably won't matter?
No, I agree with you guys. It's between Lamar and Burrow is fine.
Okay.
I feel like Fanger's got so much good stuff to say. But
Justin Fields.
I was just waiting to move on from the Brady Mahomes debate.
Yeah. Justin Fields was the worst starting QB in the NFL last
Justin
year,
Fields fucking sucks.
He's terrible.
And he wasn't even turning the ball over. He was so inefficient. He couldn't turn the ball over because he wasn't completing enough passes. Everything was in the turf. He looked terrible. He looked like he just did not belong in the NFL field. There were games the Broncos in that overseas game.
Oh, the London
were
game.
Like begging the Jets to win. They doing everything they could to keep the Jets in that game. And Justin Fields, I was watching at my uncle's house. It's just maybe one of the worst performances I've ever seen. Justin Fields looked worse than like Max Duggan in the national championship game. It was bad.
Max Duggan on Christmas. Oh, wait, no, so that's Brosmer. Was it Brosmer on Christmas?
Max Brosmer, yeah, dude.
That game against Seattle?
Fields is worse than Geno. He's worse than Davis Mills. I think he's worse than Malik Willis.
He's worse than
I might put him below Shador and Deshaun.
But I think he's right above you.
This is that one rushing season of the Bears.
I can, he ran for 1,000 yards in a year. I can put him above Quinn Ewers. That 22 season was pretty special. Anybody who took him fantasy was happy. I could put him there.
It's about what we think about him right now, though.
Yeah,
let's put him right there.
If I'm that bottom of the barrel, I'll take Fields' upside over Quinn Ewers because we're not going to win games regardless. But Fields will at least if it comes down to it, Fields will at least sell more tickets. Honestly. So when you're getting to that point, you're worrying about ticket sales, like how the Carolina Panthers were a few years ago. I guess, and I do think Fields if Fields not more so when Fields will have to play this year, he could win. He could beat certain teams on the Chiefs' schedule. like he can beat the Raiders, I think. With what they have around him, if they run it through Kenneth Walker and he's throwing short routes to Travis Kelce, they can beat the Raiders. Raiders have Trey Tucker and I don't even they didn't draft a wide receiver, so I don't know. Justin Herbert is next. I don't know.
If we put him in.
I don't know how many more chances we have to give this guy before everybody in unison starts asking the same questions about him.
He just got married to a hot girl. Let's not bash the guy too
That's
much.
great. That's great. That's
There's a thing
that's
about
aura.
NFL
That is
players
aura. I
after
will
getting
say,
engaged.
whether it's on or off the field, that's aura. But
Top
I
of
don't
A.
know.
I still think he's above Drake May. I will say that.
Top of A.
I would say so.
He's not better than
Yeah.
Burrow.
He's not better than Burrow.
No, he's definitely not S tier.
But it's close.
Not S tier.
But yeah,
It
he's
was
not.
close.
He's not.
Although I had to really think long and hard
is above
before
Drake
I
May.
said some ridiculous stuff.
But I am saying this right now, dude. Herbert this year, if he
Does he have to win a
if he-
playoff game
yes,
to stay above?
Yes.
If
If
he
he
does.
shits himself again, dude, he has McDaniel in a play caller only role. Their offense should be on fire this year.
Especially his O-line got better this year, too.
Yes, I think he's out of excuses.
Yeah, there's no more excuses with the O-line
I think
either.
he is out of excuses this year. 100%.
Bradley Bozeman
Bo Nix,
retired.
top of B.
I agree, and I was gonna ask you guys, Bo shut me the fuck up because I thought he was terrible. I shit on Bo Nix you can go back to a lot of old podcast episodes of me just trashing Bo Nix and the Broncos because they were winning all those close games. I didn't think Bo Nix passed the eye test. He then proceeded to send us home in the playoffs. So
Bo Nix would have been in a Super
I
Bowl if we didn't fucking hurt him.
Yeah, they would have lost.
Or I should say, he
but
hurt
not as bad as
himself,
the Patriots. They would not have lost anywhere. It would have been a great game. That Seattle-Denver Super Bowl would have been absolute cinema. Instead, we got a pretty shit Super Bowl, honestly.
Super Bowl sucked and somehow made top 15 games of the year by the NFL.
Yeah,
Drake May glazed, I fear.
They're glazing Drake May, dude. I'm telling you. But
Bo Nix top of B though.
I think he's
just
above.
does everything.
above
He does
Trevor.
everything at a good to above average level.
He's above Trevor. How close is he to Drake May?
Close.
Not that. No,
I think he's
Sorry, never
not
mind.
as close.
I don't
Not
think
as
he's that
close.
close.
Okay, that's fair.
I thought you were talking
I
about
think-
T-Law at first.
No,
I mean, if he puts up a really, really, really good year, then yeah. And Drake May goes down, then yeah, I would say it's
Hey, he
closer.
can,
but I mean,
dude. Waddle.
Bo Nix does a little bit of everything really well.
I think Bo Nix can definitely
Waddle and
pass
Sutton's
Drake
going to be
May.
He's also coming off a
decent.
pretty big injury, though.
That too.
Broken
Yeah.
ankle.
That too.
And for Drake May to do what he just did after where the Patriots were his rookie year, I mean,
Mhm.
it's pretty impressive.
We'll just have to see if he keeps it up because they're. I hate
Is
to
that
be the guy
Kirk?
that says this, but their strength of schedule here is a little tougher than.
I think they're gonna regress.
Yeah,
I think
they
they're
got a
gonna
rough
regress.
one. So do the Patriots.
Yeah.
Drake May gets to play a first
AJ
place
Brown.
schedule.
AJ Brown scored 2 touchdowns today. So connections starting to get there.
Mm-hmm.
We love randomly bringing in training camp stuff that will not matter.
Bro,
but,
AJ
like,
Brown was
Yeah.
already
Hey,
complaining
I don't
about
know, man.
something.
I'm saying training camp stuff may matter because
DJ Moore looking pretty good, bro.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is so bad.
Yes,
He's
Marvin Harrison
so
Jr.
bad.
sucks. His
And
school
the
sucks.
first pass
team
of
sucks.
Bill's training camp
He
was
sucks.
a Keon Coleman drop.
DJ Moore's
Absolutely.
cooking though.
Yes. He's
2 catches.
Why is
2,
DJ
2
Moore so
touchdowns.
disrespected amongst NFL fans, acting like he's washed and all this bullshit just because he had one bad year for his standard, or one down
people were
year
saying
for
the
his
Bills got
standards
fleeced
last
on
year
that
when
trade, which
Caleb
is a
was
little
extremely
crazy.
inefficient and there was a
Stu
bunch
Brandon
of
was
offensive
like,
skilled
Why
positions
did
around
we
him.
give up a second-round pick for DJ?
Did you see what they traded for
Moore?
Waddle, dude? Whatever, man. The receiver market's popping.
Don't come LARPing on the Bills train when DJ Moore does fucking great. Bro.
LARPing.
Yeah.
All right. We
Little
have
LARPers.
we have Kirk Cousins next. A guy who just seemingly forgot how to
Dude.
play football.
I
I
he's
don't
top
know.
of D, no? Top of D, no?
Yeah, he's better than
I
Geno
think so. I like that
He's
spot.
better than He's better than anybody in the D tier.
He's better than
Yeah,
Geno.
I like that spot.
Fernando Mendoza. What do we
I
think?
mean, it's so hard to say.
It's hard
when
to
he
say
hasn't
when you've never
played
seen a guy, but
snap.
I mean,
Well, he's also not going to be starting
he's
for
not.
a little bit at least.
No, I think Kubiak said that Kirk starts.
Is it fair to put him below Malik Willis?
Kirk may start the whole year, dude.
He might. Yeah, they really want to take their
No,
time. with him.
but they say that, but that's like the outlook before they start the season.
It's like what they said about
1-7,
Jackson
and
Dart.
Yeah, that's until Kirk shits the bed.
Yeah, and they're already out of playoff contention by week 9, and they're like, yeah, why not give him the reps?
Would you put him like below Malik Willis, above Shador Sanders?
Oh, he's better than Shador for sure.
Below
I
Malik or
I
higher
think
than
going
Malik?
in raw prospect, he's better than Shador.
Is he better than Malik Willis?
He might be.
He might be. Is he better than Davis Mills?
That was a very stacked Indiana team. He is now going to a very
better than
not
Davis Mills?
stacked Raiders team.
Well, it should. I don't know. It's hard.
Hey,
It's
the
so
Raiders
hard to
defense.
say when you
Raiders
haven't had a
defense
snap
actually might be pretty
in the
good this
NFL.
year, and the O line got a lot better. So they're not nowhere near
Better
as
than
bad
Davis
as what they
Mills?
threw Geno Smith into last year. But
If he were to lace him up right now, is he better than Davis Mills? With
Part
Brock
of me
Bowers,
wants-
with Ashton Genty.
part of me wants to say yes.
I would say yes.
I think so.
I don't
could put
think
him below-
he doesn't go above Geno.
No, I could put him
He does
below
not go
Geno
above
Smith.
Geno.
That's fair.
Oh yeah.
That's fair.
So-
That's really. I was thinking right around either there or like maybe next to Cousins, but yeah. we can
Ironic
put
because
Geno
the
Smith above
Iceman
him.
was a nice man. Now he hot and cold. Caleb Williams. Where are we putting him?
I mean, you know how high I am on Caleb, but
I'm high too.
I can be realistic here.
You're what?
He's borderline top 10 for me, personally.
I
I think he's really good, and I think he's gonna be continue to be really good this year. I think
Like,
he's
I
gonna
think
get
he's-
better and better. Year 3.
he's better than
explosion.
Knicks, but like he's
Yeah.
not better than May.
No.
Yeah, I
So-
think he's sandwiched between those two.
Like I think bottom
Top
A
then or
I
potentially.
agree, dude. I kind of agree with the bottom A. I was gonna say, do we want him top B or bottom A?
I think he's done enough in the last.
I think
playoffs
bottom
to,
A,
like,
I-
We're
deserve
gonna
that.
wait. I wanna pose a question.
I
Are
will
we
pose
gonna
an
look
answer.
at 1 year? I don't know, Jim. I don't know, Jim. I'd feel a lot more comfortable top of B with the ceiling of bottom of A by this season's end.
Well, how many? Like, depends how many people we're gonna end up putting in A.
I think his ceiling could be top of A by the end of this year.
That's not ridiculous at all. I will say this because it's year 3. It's the magic number for QB booms sometimes. That year 3
Yeah, but Madden cover
explosion.
curse.
So,
Madden cover curse.
It's tough.
That bumps you down a tier automatically.
Yeah,
Apparently to Torrin, yeah. I don't know. I just
You get the
think
magic
he's still,
that is aura.
for as good as he is, I still think, I mean, accuracy is a huge struggle. And even in the playoff run, for most of the Green Bay game, they did not play well. And then against the Rams, I mean, we're talking about a once in a lifetime back foot throw just for him to throw a pick in overtime. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a basher and hater of Caleb Williams, but I would be way more comfortable top of B.
But that,
I mean, how many other quarterbacks are going to go
But
in
the
A
wild
if you
card
look at
game
the
was
rest of the
special, though,
quarterbacks?
Nate.
Yeah, the wild card game was
That
special.
comeback win was special. A lot of clutch time Caleb Williams. A lot of people like
Yeah.
to glaze like, oh, Bryce Young plays so much better in the clutch. I think Caleb is that and more. I think he's even better in the clutch than Bryce Young is.
I'm already, but the thing, I mean, yeah, I mean, we can come back and move him up if we want, but there's already at least three guys I'm looking at right now that I'd put above Caleb
I
Williams. in
agree.
the A tier.
Definitely one in his division, but this is not it. Jordan Love. Where I'm the opposite with Jordan Love that I am with Caleb. I'm a lot higher on Caleb Williams than most. I'm a lot lower on Jordan Love than most.
I would say Jordan
But I
Love is
know
either
that's
above or
unpopular.
below Trevor.
I would
think
put him in
from what
between
we've
Knicks
seen-
and Trevor.
I
Okay.
would too.
That's what I would
Yeah,
That's fair.
I think again. I feel like,
That's pretty
especially with
fair. Yeah, it's not
Trevor,
a
I
bad
think
spot to put him.
people really overlook. They tend to look towards the back end of the year for Trevor Lawrence and kind of get caught up in that, in my opinion, like the win over the Broncos and the one early Chiefs win. Like, I just, for as good as he played, he's not better than Jordan Love.
Dude, that Chiefs win is such bullshit because this fucker Trevor was so geeked. There is a
He fell
picture.
down.
There is a picture 3 minutes
the
left in
Waffle
this
House?
close game of him just digging in his nose on the bench. Just straight up, full this deep into his nose, just digging for gold. While while Mahomes is on the field about to try to bury the hatchet against you, you come in, you fall down, he runs it. Just the most we won
Also
pass
benefited off
moment I've
of
ever
a
seen in
Chiefs
my
penalty.
life. I can agree with this, but Trevor could pass him this year.
He could-
I don't
he
think
could,
the Packers
yeah.
are going to be very good this year, just because.
Dude, especially with Micah being out for the first half of the season,
Yeah,
that's gonna be
and
rough.
dude, Christian Watson being extended, I think, is a bad move. Matthew Golden is just
Mhm.
I want Matthew Golden to be good so bad.
yeah.
Same. We can't judge him too fast, though.
We
judge him
can't,
too fast.
but
He had a
last year-
he
last
actually
year-
looked good in that playoff game.
It didn't show me much last year outside of the fact that he is just every other Packers receiver, where they're
Mhm.
serviceable wide receiver 2 to 3s, and the guy that has one of the higher ceilings they let walk in free agency. I do think Jaden Reed is probably my favorite receiver on the team.
Easily.
Unless we're counting just pass catchers in general, then Tucker Kraft is probably
Tucker.
the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tucker Kraft.
Yeah, they're pretty good. That's a pretty solid spot. Knicks, Jordan Love, those are the probably throw.
Jerry,
I
the
don't know
goofball.
how you guys feel about him. That's probably around where Brock Purdy's going to go to at some point.
Goofball.
It's around that borderline top 10 in the top 15 spot.
Yeah.
But Jared Goff, top 10.
This is A tier.
Yeah, I
This is A
agree.
tier.
But I would say
I
he's
think
better
he's
than
better than
May.
Drake May. He could be better than
He's
Herbert.
better than Herbert.
He could be better than Herbert, bro. Not gonna lie. He's been to the Super
You
Bowl,
think he's
I think
and
you could
then
go between
and
Herbert
then
and
since
May.
then has
It's
had
not ridiculous to put him
he's
above
had he
Herbert.
put up a better 21 Herbert season outside of he had a little less passing yards but was way more efficient, and it was more
Bro,
recently.
With the amount
Well,
of
are we
playoff
losing
success
criteria
Goff
a bit?
has, I don't know if we can put him below Herbert. This
Are
dude
we
doesn't
also
even want
losing a bit of?
Yeah,
Correct
I
me if
agree.
I'm wrong, but we're judging this based off last season and expectations going into this
Going
season,
into
right?
this year. It wasn't the
So then-
greatest year for Goff and the Lions as a whole, but
Yeah.
I
I think he's still got it in the
I still
tank,
think
though.
Goff is better because I low key think Goff was definitely better going into last year after the 24 season that he had.
Mhm.
Because there's
Like,
just
all
an
the talent that
unbelievable
they have,
year
too.
for Goff.
All the talent they have, he should be better than Herbert.
Yeah, I agree, and I think he is. I do prefer Jared Goff, at least with what we know. That's so tough because there also are moments where I don't trust Goff at all, but I feel the same way about Herbert, and Goff has the results, but you just get hung up on Herbert's intangibles and the eye test. The eye test says Herbert. The box score says Goff. This is tough.
I mean,
this is really
I
tough.
guess it
He's
comes
definitely
down to
above
this.
Drake,
Who-
man.
I
I'm
think
glad
he's
we
more
could agree on
proven.
that.
I think he's more proven.
We're looking at two teams that are probably going to finish second place in their division. Chargers have a shot at first if we predict a Broncos regression. I don't think the Lions are going to be better than the Bears, but
It's close. It's going to be
Or
close,
the-
but it
and the
also will
Vikings.
be
The
close
Vikings
to
are
the
there,
West,
too.
too. You're right. So they
So, I
really
mean,
are
like-
in the same scenario, I guess.
Dude, I'm excited to see where we put Murray.
I think
Nate picked him to win MVP, so
yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm going to put him top 10 on a
Wait,
fucking
is that
records.
was that an unironic pick?
No,
Nate?
no.
yeah,
I'm banking on upside and
he actually picked Kyler
I'm
Murray to
banking
win
on high
MVP.
upside in the fact that I don't think anybody else was going to would ever pick Kyler Murray, and it's a little bit of a outside the box make
He's
me
not
look
gonna be
different.
bad. People are shitting on him, to be fair. He's going to be pretty good this year.
I mean, yeah, Arizona's a god awful
He's
situation.
got
I think-
Jay Jetta, Jordan Addison, Jawan Jennings, TJ Hawkinson.
I can't fathom. I just can't do it. I have to
put
put Goff. I have to put Goff below Herbert.
below. Jake. I'm on your bus. I do think
I think we vote for this one.
Goff.
I think it's a really close call.
I like him
I'm-
in between.
Okay.
I would put Herbert above Goff.
I would put Goff between Herbert and May.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay, so then
That's very fair.
Let's go, Herbert Camp. We move strong.
It's
If
a very
men.
fair range.
Man.
All right. Next up, we have Mr. Kyler Murray,
Kyler Murray.
in brand new threads. Purple does look very good on him, I will say, first and foremost. The
I
aura,
think
the
it's
aura,
probably-
the aura will
growing
be
up or
there
something?
in Minnesota. Does that help him? Maybe.
I think it's only fair we
But
put him
look
at
who's
the top
following
speed.
behind him, though. You got 9.
I knew
I think it's only
he was
fair
gonna
we
fucking
put-
say that,
I
dude.
think- I think we put Kyler Murray at the top of C.
I think we see the alter ego
I-
come out during
That's
training camp.
I think
and
that's
we see
perfect.
9.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. Going into right.
Because he's coming off a year where he got
But
hurt.
will we take
Yeah.
him? Will we take Rodgers or Kyler?
Right now, it's
I would take Rodgers.
Raj. Okay.
I don't
That's
think
fair.
you could
At this very
solidly
moment.
say that Kyler elevates your team right now.
That's
mu-
very fair.
Because you could put anyone in front of 9, and
that's
it's an
fair. I will
automatic.
There's just too
respect-
much unknown.
Yeah, I will respect Rodgers enough. What he's done.
So McCarthy's going top of F, right? Well, is he worse than Quinn Ewers?
Dude,
No.
low key.
No.
Is he worse than Justin
It's
Fields?
not ridiculous, dude. Quinn Ewers is
McCarthy,
one of the
JJ
starter.
McCarthy
I
is
would
so
say-
bad.
I would say he's
Yes,
worse
but you-
than Quinn Ewers.
Yes,
I think he's worse.
I think he's worse than AR. At the end of the day,
All
if
right,
it came down,
let's
if I'm
not- let's
starting,
not go that
if
far.
I'm starting AR, JJ McCarthy, I'm taking the guy with the intangibles and athleticism.
Put it in a Madden sim and then talk to me.
Oh, AR would win for
Um,
sure, dude. That Anthony Richardson all the way in a Madden
Oh,
sim.
God.
But I'm telling you right now, we're probably going to lose regardless. I'm taking the guy who you never know might pull something out of the hat. We know what JJ McCarthy's pulling out of the hat. It's a giant fucking turd.
I don't know, bro.
I'm not going to say he's worse than Kyle Allen, but I'm going to fight for AR here. I think JJ's worse.
I don't think so.
I
I would put JJ above AR just purely because AR has played bad so many times.
JJ did.
Well, I
mean,
Like,
so is
JJ
9.
won to fuck around and run a few
In 1
games.
year.
That
Injuries.
that Bears game
Bro,
week
give-
1 was interesting.
Injuries.
Jack Doherty.
Give me Jack Doherty, bro. Give me Jack Doherty.
Anytime someone tries to slander JJ McCarthy, we just respond with injuries.
All right, fair enough.
His receivers were hurt. He was hurt.
All right, here we go. Crone, go.
He's better than Drake May, dude. He's got a Super Bowl.
I mean, I think
Yeah,
he's
that's-
better
that's-
than
I
Jared
agree.
Goff.
I
and
do
Herbert.
too. I agree.
I'd put him at the top of it.
I agree. I agree. He's better than
I'm so
Herbert.
happy.
He is better than Justin Herbert, bro. He is.
I don't know about all that.
He
I don't know
is.
about all that.
Oh my
I
god.
don't
He's got
know
2
about
Super
all
Bowl
that.
appearances and he's got a
Dude,
ring. And he
know.
plays up. We
Let's
talked
stop
about this
box
last
score
week.
glazing.
He plays
Let's stop
up in the
box score
playoffs.
glazing.
At the end of the day, he plays up in the playoffs. Herbert plays down. I know who I would take.
Let's stop box score glazing and just take Hurts
It's
at
eye
face
test
value.
too. You don't even need to box score it. You can. Hurts is extremely efficient in the postseason.
But we're talking about like 1 year where Jalen Hurts played subpar football. I mean,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think-
It's
I
the
think-
old, this is like the one down year that he's had, versus the last
and he's
like
not a
the
guy.
last
He's
3
not the guy.
years of
We know
Justin
he's not the
Herbert
guy.
in the regular season
Yeah,
has
we-
made you scratch your head a little bit if you check the box.
We
score.
we
But
we know he's Jalen Hurts ain't the guy that's going to go out there and average 30 touchdowns and throw for over like 3,500 yards. Either.
no,
dude.
but he's a guy that has 20 total touchdowns to 3 turnovers in his playoff career.
I'm
with 2
arguing
Super
for
Bowl
Hurts is what I'm
appearances
saying.
and a ring.
I'm
Yeah,
arguing for Hurts.
I agree. I do think he's better.
I would
He's top
say
A,
Herbert.
man.
I can't put
I think
Herbert
Hurts is better.
over
I
Hurts.
do think Hurts has shown me more.
I like top it.
I agree. I'm totally there. I've just
Bro, you
not.
look like such a meathead, bro.
I'm not the biggest Herbert guy. I am like he's still great, but I mean,
I'm not
looks like a
voting or
big
anything. It
toe.
doesn't
the
matter.
guy who's
Or looks like a
shown
big
me
toe, that's what he
more,
looks
the
like.
guy who has shown me more, I'm taking. I think.
The Eagles' offense got worse. The Chargers' offense got better. Like coming off a down year for Hurts,
That's fair.
and like the Eagles' offense got worse. Like I don't know. I would take Herbert over Hurts just because I think Herbert's gonna have a good year with McDaniels and his offensive line got better. Hopefully, have a healthy Hampton, and then I mean I've been outvoted, so it doesn't even matter. But like
I'm still. I do think that with what we were dealing with last year with the whole AJ Brown debacle and everything, and I didn't love the Eagles.
What we
offensive
were
play
dealing
calling.
with.
I think they're that I didn't mean that.
You
in
an
that
Eagles
s-
fan?
I didn't mean that in that sense. I apologize. But like
him and Jalen Hurts are
we,
Mm.
as in like watchers of the NFL, we're dealing with
Anybody got a cool quote that they can throw out for the media
with
real
AJ
quick?
Brown debacle. I do think they could take a step back up this year. Makai Lemon can be great year 1 with this Eagles
I feel
team.
like people forget about how good Dallas Goedert played last year too,
He had a great year, and they brought him back, and that was
and
a
they still
great
got
move.
Saquon.
They still have Saquon.
They got Hollywood Browns. They brought in a ton of depth receiving just to like.
Yeah,
They still got Jahan
Hollywood
Dotson, who just was
Brown,
looked good in
Hollywood Brown, Elijah Moore, and
Jahan
then
Dotson, Devontae Smith,
no, they
Mekhi
don't
Lemon.
have Dotson. Dotson is in Atlanta.
Oh, Dotson left.
They have
Ooh.
they have Hollywood Brown, Devontae Smith, Mekhi Lemon, Elijah Moore, and I think there's one more like somewhat notable name there somewhere. They do have a lot of
Jake
weapons
Sullivan.
to use. And at the end of the day, going into the season, even after one bad year, a Super Bowl hangover, whatever, I'm still like taking the guy that's got the ring and played great throughout the like playoff run.
Dak Prescott.
And in other playoff runs has played amazing as well.
Ooh, where does
Dak is better than Hurts though. I do have Dak in my top 5. I know that's not. I know he won't go in S here. I do advocate him being above Burrow, but I understand if people prefer Joe Burrow to Dak.
It's not ridiculous to put him
Top
above
of
Burrow.
I just think Dak in the
I'm
last couple, they just, I don't know.
I'm not against it. I'm not against putting him above Burrow. But
That's my train. I do think Dak.
I mean,
is
out
a
of the
top 5
quarterbacks
QB.
that are left, aside from
What's Chet
Stafford, aside from Matthew Stafford, I don't think there's another quarterback better than Dak Prescott on this list.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like,
No, yeah.
Except for maybe Ty Simpson. Maybe.
fair enough. Okay, yeah, not ridiculous.
Maybe some Tua Tagovailoa action.
Yeah, I say because I'd like to see where you guys lean because I know I make my Dak opinions pretty vocal on here. So
Yeah, I mean, I agree that Dak is better than Hurts.
yeah,
I think
definitely.
he's at the very least top of A.
Yeah,
I think there is a solid argument for him being above Burrow too.
I personally like him as the 5 and Burrow at the 6. I'm not gonna try to sell it on you that Hurts above Burrow.
In my opinion, it should go. It would go Allen, Jackson, Mahomes, Stafford, Dak.
I wouldn't put Stafford
Bro,
that
you have
low,
Sta-
but
Dude,
Stafford's that low?
like
I wouldn't put Stafford.
I'm just
I wouldn't put
talking
Stafford
about though.
that
Like
low.
I was just going off the order that it's in right now.
Okay,
Just like putting him
That's fair.
in the S tier wouldn't be ridiculous to me.
Yeah, I
And
do
dropping
think he's
Burrow
above
down.
Burrow, but I'm
I
curious
would
where you
take
guys
Burrow.
would place him. It's tough. It's tough, and
So tough.
I see both sides, so I'm not mad either way.
I like Dak.
You guys see what the Cowboys named their offense this
Top
year?
of A.
Top of A. All right, that's fair.
The greatest
I
offense
think,
there
yeah.
is.
I think top of A. I think
Gets
Burrow
hurt.
has really high expectations
Yeah.
this year.
If
Dude.
Burrow gets hurt again and he like misses more than like 5 games, like
Dak's
that'd-
better,
that'd
bro.
be-
He may never be an S tier.
Hey, I'm
quarterback.
telling you right now, Jerry Jones was hinting at a blockbuster trade for Max Crosby. Or he's already squawking.
Where?
He's already squawking about them being
How does
on
that
the market.
affect Dak Prescott?
I mean, because they're going to be back in the playoffs, baby. But
What have they ever done with Dak Prescott
Yeah.
in the playoffs? though?
here's someone who needs to get back into the playoffs. We have Jaden Daniels, probably one of the more interesting
This is an
names.
unpumpy conversation.
Ooh.
This is a big one. We had the debate last week. I am Team Caleb over Team Jaden Daniels.
I agree.
But they're
I think
pretty close. But there's so
Jaden
many.
Daniels
There's
is
so
better than
many good
Jordan Love.
quarterbacks in that B tier.
I would
below.
I would put him between it's either got to go above Knicks or below Knicks.
below Nick.
I think it's below
agree.
Knicks, below
I
Knicks.
do.
Below
Oh,
Knicks.
dude, that rookie year was so special, man. But
Stay
He did play bad before he
Jaden
got
did
hurt.
look really bad last year. That's my.
Stay on the
guess.
field and we can talk.
He looked really. He like it. Right now, it is unfortunately like he has to prove in year 3 that he's not just C.J. Stroud again.
Or just a shitty
Bro, I
Lamar
do
Jackson.
not want him to be CJ Stroud. Please don't.
Shitty Lamar Jackson.
Walmart Lamar.
I mean, that's fair.
We don't need Lamar. We got him at
yeah.
home. This is going to be the new meme.
Below
if Jaden
Knicks
Daniels
is
fucking
where
sucks,
I would
bro.
be the most comfortable. So I like that
Same.
a lot. Marcus Mariota is one of the
Best
better
tier.
backups in the NFL. Like he's not bad, but he's
But is he
Below
I think
Cam.
middle A tier.
Is he
I think
above
below-
Allen or between Allen and Jackson?
fair, dude. Honestly,
Is he higher than Kirk Cousins?
no.
Is he higher than Geno Smith?
Ooh. He didn't. Dude,
I
he
think
He's higher
he's
than
between
Mendoza.
Mendoza and Gino.
he was giving teams some run for their money
agree with
last
Jake.
year. I will say.
I agree with Jake.
He did pretty good when he filled in a couple times for
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels.
Where
I
did
like
you say,
below
Jake?
Geno.
He
I
said
like
below Geno.
between Gino and Mendoza.
Mendoza. I agree. I agree.
Oh, then I guess I have no choice but to agree with you.
I think
Jackson Dart.
I was gonna put him there anyways.
yeah, I was gonna say, and I know you'd like Gino to be better. Okay, here's one of the here's a guy that I think is just
Now here's a guy that
A-
really knows how to play football
little-
at an elite level.
tad
my God, it's Jackson Dart.
he's a tad overrated. He is.
I've been
If
pushing
we're
this
gonna
agenda
if
since
we're gonna
he
bash
started.
Anthony Richardson for his injuries, then we have to give Jackson Dart some.
Dog, I'm staying on my hot take. The Giants can win the division this year.
Cam Ward.
No.
If we're doing this off of injuries, why is Burrow in the S tier?
Yes.
Why is Joe Burrow in the S tier?
I
If we're
agree.
doing injuries,
I agree. But
Joe Burrow didn't.
Joe
play
Burrow has
that
done a little
bad.
more, I guess. He's
A little
got
bit.
the resume.
Let's
He's got a Super
stop
Bowl
with the Burrow
appearance.
slander.
He's
to the
led the
Super
league in
Bowl.
passing. He's got the appearance. He's beat Mahomes in the playoffs. Granted, Mahomes played maybe the worst 2-3 quarters of football counting OT I've ever seen in my life.
this
Like,
Super
he
Bowl
forgot
appearance
to
was
play,
also
but
5 years
he
ago,
did make
and he's
the
made the playoffs once
true.
since.
I agree. That's why. That's personally
Joe
why
Burrow
I
throws
take guys
arguably the
like
best
Dak,
ball in the
and
NFL.
Why, like Burrow is on the verge of
I agree,
dropping.
Nate.
Burrow's on the verge of dropping like 5 spots on the QB discourse if he doesn't like get back to the playoffs. this year.
Joe Burrow throw one of the
And
best
gets
balls
hurt
is
again.
one of the most accurate passes in the league.
Except for when he threw.
He's the
When Joe Burrow is on, that dude just does not throw incompletions, bro.
he's like the what's a good analogy?
They're not losing to the Bears
Wait, so
with Joe
what-
Burrow.
wait,
like
what about
there's so many
Jackson Dart,
games
then?
that the Bengals would have won with Joe Burrow, but that's
Joe Burrow's
the
like
would
the
have.
Justin Herberts of Drew Breeses. Low key.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, Jackson Dart above Cam Ward, below Joe Flacco.
I mean, I'm not wrong, but wait, Dart where?
Higher than Ward, but I can't put him higher than Daniel Jones.
So above Flacco.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
Bro,
Good.
I would take.
People are gonna get mad, bro, because
All
there's
right.
people
wait,
saying Dart.
wait,
Hold on, I'll wait.
The
Go on.
peanut gallery.
What do you think, Torin?
Did you just call us the peanut gallery?
Well, yeah, we are. We're all open floor here.
Torn's allergic to peanuts, so I would maybe use different words.
Dog, maybe it's me drooling over his highlights, but like I think he's above Stroud.
I can't do that.
No.
Let's relax.
No.
Dude, with how
Jackson
bad
Dart either-
Stroud was to finish.
Dude,
the
Jackson
season.
Dart was a way better rusher.
I was
than
gonna
he
say,
a
dude, he
thrower.
was a great rusher of the football. He wasn't an insane passer of the football.
He finished like top 3 to top 5 in
Yeah.
quarterback rushing.
Maybe- We need another.
There were,
half
dude,
season
there
out
were
of him.
moments
He was
last
tied
year,
for second.
mainly on one
Yeah.
game
I think.
in the Dallas game,
Yeah.
where
There were
Russ showed me more passing the football than Dart did, just from that Dallas
Dart-
game. I'm not
in
saying
respect,
Dart's
like-
obviously better than Russ, and Russ isn't on here because he retired, but I'm not going to
That's so
glaze
sad,
Jackson Dart. And also, I felt like he got like
I love
90
Jackson
concussions
Dart
last
probably
year.
more than anybody on this podcast, but I got to be honest. He's just below Daniel Jones.
You
and
really
Joe
think the
Flacco.
Giants could win the division this year?
Fuck no.
Yes, that's my hot take.
Wow. I
That's
don't
my hot
think
take.
so. I think they're third place max.
Wait, why do you think they'll win it?
I mean,
Marvel Reese, baby.
you're bringing in a veteran head coach. They got a lot of the same pieces that they did in Baltimore. I think.
Oh, John
I don't know,
Harbaugh.
and I also think the NFC East is a little weaker than people think, but that's just me.
I definitely could see them finishing second.
It's less
Like,
top
Yeah, I mean, like
heavy.
that's why it's a hot
there.
take. Like,
It's
I
less
think
top
if
heavy.
they
I do
realistically
think
go
Dallas.
11-6.
I do honestly think Dallas could win it. That's.
I mean, again, if we ran this into Madison, they're probably winning the whole Super Bowl, and Jackson Dart wins an MVP.
I was gonna say
Bro, what
Madison
does that
loves
mean?
Jackson Dart, bro. It's unbelievable.
Bro, Dallas is going to be good because of Caleb Downs.
Shut the fuck up.
Best player in the best pound for pound player in the draft is Caleb Downs.
He's
No, I'm
gonna be
sorry,
Him
good.
Torrin, I
or
love you.
him or
I
Sonny
love you, Torrin.
Styles.
I'm sorry
Best
for
pound
bullying
for
you.
pound player. In the
I
draft.
think Sonny Styles.
Yeah.
is gonna be so good.
And they're in the same division. It's nuts,
That
bro.
Cade
That's
Klubnik guy,
dude,
bro, they're
I'm
gonna
sorry,
regret letting
Giants.
him fall.
Giants aren't winning the division. There's no way.
I'm cool with Jackson Dart between Flacco and Jones.
Okay.
They're gonna regret letting Cade Klubnik fall to the Jets, bro.
Where are we putting Jaboon? Where's Jameis going? And why is he above Lamar?
Mr.
Jackson?
30 for 30.
I like D tier.
Dude, yo, I honestly think Jameis is better than Kirk.
I think Gino's better than Kirk too.
I can agree with that. And should we put Jameis above or below Gino?
Below.
Like I think I would put him below. I think
Swap
D tier should go.
Gino with Kirk and then put.
I think it should go
Winston.
Gino, Jameis, Kirk.
I like that. I do like that. That's not
I
ridiculous.
kind of like that too.
I think
I really like that.
Because dude, Geno
I feel like I'm
Smith,
piggybacking.
we wrote him off again, but he ain't writing back though.
Like that Raiders team was so bad.
They were
Like,
terrible.
that's-
They were terrible.
I'll just go and talk about that like week 2 Chargers game when you guys were trying to grill me about interceptions, and we can go back and watch all the ones that hit his receivers in the hands.
I was telling you though, dude, this dude Geno Smith would throw 3 picks in a game last year and then sit on the bench and look at the camera like we were the ones that threw the interception. It's so funny. He looked so miserable last year.
Son.
But all right, I'll do that. That's pretty fair. I do think Geno at the end of the day has more upside. And honestly, the Jets are a better on-paper team than the Raiders this year, too.
Is Baker top of B?
Ooh, Baker's a tough one, bro. No. Dude,
He fell off.
Baker fell the fuck
Bro,
off last
first
year,
half
bro.
Baker was different.
That was my
Baker's
mid-season
not-
MVP.
Baker is not better than Bo Nix. But yeah, the first 6 weeks, he was amazing. And then now, I don't know. I think Bo Nix might...
I think he's built right behind Knicks.
24
I think he's
Baker
better
was
than
nuts
Knicks.
too. So
I
maybe
think
he
he's
is
better than
above
Knicks, bro.
Knicks.
I
Yeah,
think he's
maybe-
better than Knicks.
Okay.
Dude, his receivers got hurt this year.
No,
Oh, he did
granted,
get hurt.
His running back got hurt this year.
I
He
don't
lost
think,
a lot in the
I
offseason,
don't,
though.
yeah,
Low-key
granted,
one above Knicks.
Tampa is not going to be great this year. But it's not Baker's fault. Pieces left, and they kept Todd Bowles. So that's why they're going to be mid. I don't
Bring
think
back
they're gonna
Bruce
be-
Arians,
They're not going to be a
please.
playoff. They're not going to be a playoff team. But
Please, Mario, bring back Bruce Arians, please.
I can put him here. That's fair because the last 2 years, 24 and then half of 2025, yeah. And you really have to rely on Emeka Ibuka this year.
Who did
for them
you
to
say?
get back into the playoffs? And he's not okay. Ibuka is a good player and had a good rookie year, but he also cooled down, fell down to earth pretty quick.
He's not a wide receiver one.
I
at
was
least
just
he's
gonna
not
say
there
he's
yet.
not a receiver one. And at this
He's not
point,
there
I
yet.
don't think we can count on Chris Godwin playing full seasons anymore. So I'm just
Let's
not-
go, bro. It's time for fucking McMillan
McMillan to step up,
Jalen
bro.
McMillan, known Washington Husky.
All right. All right, John.
Who did you say was out? Who did you say was even with Bryce Young earlier?
Bryce
earlier in this
Young.
live?
I said
Bryce Young, I think we
said
could put him in
Bryce
the
Young
B
and
tier.
Cam Ward are on the same level.
I
do
think we
stand by
put
that.
Bryce Young in
I-
the B tier.
What
behind
the
Rodgers.
fuck?
So Bryce
He made the
Young,
playoffs last year.
There were situations
won
last year where
Offensive
we were
Rookie of
also
the Year.
considering whether or
He
not
almost
Bryce Young
beat
was
the
keeping
Rams.
his
That was
job.
kind of crazy.
It was
All right.
He beat the Rams. Went toe to toe with the Rams in the playoffs.
The Rams, okay,
I'm
the
not hearing
Rams
this
were
out.
the Rams were
Bryce-
spotty as
I'm not
fuck
hearing
last
this
year,
out.
bro. There were some games, and that
They
Panthers
still
game
made
was
the
It looked
NFC
like
Championship
that,
game.
no, I'm telling that Panthers NFC champion or the
Panthers
Panthers regular
was also
season game was
crazy.
one of them. There were a
Their
few
defense
games
is
last year where
tough.
Stafford was
The
just
defense is so good.
yeah.
Your defense is tough.
There were-
I don't think Bryce Young played better than Daniel Jones last year.
no, he did.
I don't either.
He did.
I don't think he played.
There
I
were
think he played better than
the
Jackson
start
Dart,
of
though.
last year. We were like Bryce
Yeah,
Young's
come
done
on.
in the NFL.
I think he's below Daniel Jones.
He had a
above
few clutch
Jackson
time
Dart.
wins where
I
his
agree.
team really helped out as well. The defense really helped last year, and they got even better this year. And all I'm saying, there were a few games last year with Stafford, and one of them, probably the highlight one, was the Panthers game where the jersey number turned him into J.J. McCarthy. Because that Panthers game in the regular season was just terrible for Matt Stafford.
Yo, we're approaching 2 hours. Can we hurry this up?
I think we just hit an hour. But I'll put Dart. I'll put Bryce Young above Dart, probably.
Above
Or-
Dart, below Daniel Jones.
Okay, it's fair. John, you really thought you really wanted to put Bryce in the B
Who's
tier?
that?
Hey, what are you looking at, bro?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to see who's next on this tier list.
Tyler
It's
Shuck,
like my
baby.
grandpa reading the newspaper, bro.
It's Tyler Shuck, baby.
We all on the Shuck train, baby.
I'm unironically on the Shuck train this year. Olave and Jordan Tyson.
He's
is
better
gonna
than
be
Bryce Young.
He just
nasty.
got a bag today.
Wait, no.
Olave
I
got
rather
can't
have
paid.
Shuck,
Can't
though.
put Jackson Dart
Olave
below
got
Tyler Shuck.
fucking
I think it
paid.
was 4 years for $132.
$132 million for 4 years. insane contract, but he had a career year last year.
I can't put Jackson Dart.
They got him away
below
from
Tyler
Derek Carr, and look at that. Chris
I'd rather
Olave is the second best receiver in his class. I think he's better than Garrett Wilson. The only receiver in the class better is George Pickens. But I do honestly think at this point that Olave is better than Garrett Wilson. Anyway.
I don't know, Jim.
We do have a receiver tier list, but I don't know if we'll have time for it. But
I can't put Tyler Shuck above Jackson.
He's not
Dart.
better than Dart.
No, but is he
not
better than
Dart?
Bryce?
Is he better than Flacco?
Or no. I guess he's not better than Bryce Young by that logic. I don't know.
He's better
than Flacco.
Better than Flacco.
It's very close. Yo, these 6 QBs are very interchangeable.
Why not make it 7?
Honestly, this whole tier is I think that's perfect for the C tier. You can interchange just about anybody in there because you can. There will be days where Cam Ward's better than
Get to
Daniel
the penis.
Jones, but there will be days where Joe Flacco is better than
Get to
Kyler
Michael
Murray.
Penis, bro.
Penix is so bad, and
He might be worse than JJ McCarthy.
He is worse than JJ McCarthy.
You think?
Penix
They
is
both
so
suck.
bad.
Penix is ass.
He's so bad. And he just tore that ACL
Put him below
again.
McCarthy
My
just
bad.
He's
dude,
so
put him below
injury
Anthony
prone.
Richardson right now.
I don't know anybody else in here that watches wrestling. Penix has the knees of Samoa Joe, and he plays quarterback NFL. It's insane, bro. It's nuts. He's so cooked. Penix is so cooked.
Is Penix better than Anthony Richardson?
Yeah.
No.
I would say so based on the same logic for JJ McCarthy.
All right. Fair enough.
Is that too?
I'm gonna stop going to bat
Send
for
that
Anthony
man to the
Richardson now.
penis exterminator immediately.
I'm gonna stop going to bat for Rich. Yeah, that's fair. McCarthy, I'll give 9 the edge over Penix.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, could
Mainly
Cooper rush
because of
first?
Hear me out about
I'm
Tua,
willing.
bro. Hear me out about Tua
I'm willing
this
to
year.
rank Tua higher based off of this season's value.
Yo, Falcons
But
are
not too
winning the
high.
division this year, bro. Low key.
No.
Okay, let's not go.
Tua's hosting a playoff
Bijan
game.
sucks.
No.
All right. It's gonna be.
Look at that goofy ass haircut.
I think
Yeah.
I like the Saints or the Falcons this year.
Which game better?
I don't think the Panthers are going back. I don't think the Bucks are gonna. It's gonna be another mid division, but I think this is the year that Atlanta finally gets it together. They are probably one of the better, if not the best team on paper.
Is he top of D tier?
Dude, just Tua sucks.
Yeah,
Is he better than Gino?
23 Tua though, bro. He was so good.
Better than Gino?
Bro, we're talking about right now, Tua, though.
I think Kevin
We're talking-
Stefanski can somewhat revive Tua enough to where they can.
We
make
really
the
about to
playoffs.
argue Tua
Yeah.
versus Geno Smith on a podcast, bro.
Yeah, I think he's got to go either bottom C or top D. I would rather have Cam Ward, and then I do think he's better than Gino.
Bottom C feels a but dude, Gino.
I like bottom C more than top.
Fuck it, Jalen Waddle down there somewhere.
You want-
Tyreek
do you
Hill. Oh, there goes.
He is
his
above Gino, but do we want to put it at bottom C or top of D?
bottom C. If we're
I
going
agree.
off of
I do,
this year,
because
too,
there's
bottom C.
probably going to be times this year where it's like, yeah, Tua's better than.
Tua has
Okay.
the weapons to be okay.
Yeah, he does. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
think he's bottom
I do
C.
think Atlanta will host a playoff game.
Damn it,
this year,
Zachariah Branch down there somewhere, bro.
but
Strickland
Alright.
and deep ball. Kyle Pitts over the middle.
Matt Stafford.
He's not better than Josh Allen.
I don't
Jeez, I would.
agree. Yeah, I do.
He's not
agree,
better
I
than
should say.
Lamar
I don't
Jackson.
think he's
He
better
not-
than. Okay.
I would put him.
He's not
number
better than
one.
them.
I have him at 2. I would say. I think he's
I
at
would put
2.
him.
You want to talk about spottiness?
I think he's better
with the
I think
Rams,
he's at
right?
2 as well.
It all starts with Matt Stafford.
It does. It does start with Matt Stafford.
That
and I do
Atlanta
think they
game
are going to
was
lose
telling.
some stinkers this year. There's going to be
That
some games
Panthers
where we're
game.
like, why are we glazing the Rams
put
team
some
so
respect
hard
on
this
the former
offseason?
MVP's name.
I would put Stafford at 1.
That was
man.
this was a great year. He also had an insane core around him.
He still has a good core.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He has an
So
even
it's
better
like-
core around
Yeah,
him.
He has
honestly, he
the-
does
he
it
has the
better
same
with
exact
that.
core.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I could
that's
put
what I'm
him
saying.
at
Like
1
that
or
MVP
2.
season was so insane in part because they just, we have.
I mean, if we're
unbelievable
gonna
offense. And
not that this is
and Sean
related, but,
McVay,
like-
that really helps.
Not
But
that this
it was
is
a great year
related or
regardless.
anything.
Stafford's the first ballot Hall of Famer. He's done it everywhere he's went. This is now probably he won MVP this year, and it's probably like his third or fourth career year of MVP caliber play.
Hall of Famer. I don't know. First ballot.
Yes, he has his ring. He's got his MVP. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer at this point.
Eli got fucking
He's been doing it long
2
enough.
fucking rings.
Stafford is better than. Stop it,
Bro.
Stop it.
But like he's
Stafford is better than Eli Manning, Nate.
bro.
Please
but first
stop.
ballot.
Please
first
stop.
ballot.
Yes,
I don't
first
know,
ballot.
bro. I don't know, Jim.
I think if he's doing this at his age, dude, that's kind of crazy.
Please
If
stop
he gets,
it.
if he gets another,
Dude,
if he
also the
gets
Rams
his-
might win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
Like,
if he gets a Super
Exactly.
Bowl this year, then he's first ballot. You got me.
I
But-
that's
still
what I
think he
put. I put
is.
him at 1. I put Stafford at 1.
1 or
Hell
2,
no,
I'm
you got
fine with.
Garrett.
I'm
You
a
got a super
2
team.
guy,
Fuck
and
that
I'm
bitch.
totally
Guys,
not
go.
biased at
Going
all
for the
when I
win.
say
Such bias
Number
going
2.
on.
No. Matthew Stafford's the one.
He's
Fuck
gotta
I
Matthew
be
think
the
Stafford.
one,
objectively,
dude.
I think a lot of people
Matthew
are going to
Stafford
bring up
sits in the cuck
Allen's
chair.
last playoff
I don't even know if
game
I'm allowed to say
by
that on
the
live stream.
overs,
All right.
and not in good conscience put him at
Allen
1.
finally has a shit playoff game in his prime.
Where's Stetson Bennett at, yo?
Well, besides the Dolphins, but I mean.
Where's Stetson Bennett? Why do I have to rank Ty Simpson?
All right, John.
Ty Simpson not even the
QB3 on the
QB2 of his
Rams depth
team.
chart.
It's not ridiculous to put him over
Put him in that-
Stroud. It's not ridiculous.
Bro, shut oh my
Yo,
god.
clip that for the IG, bro.
Shut your fucking mouth and put him in F.
F.
It's not ridiculous to put. I think he's better than Anthony Richardson. I think he's better than J.J. McCarthy. He's at least behind yours.
Ty Simpson is not an F tier quarterback.
Put him in F.
Not yet.
I think he's
Not
bottom
yet.
D. I think
Corny
he's
ass
bottom
up,
D.
man.
He's better than Shador. He's better than Shador Sanders.
Is he?
He is. Ty Simpson is better than Shador Sanders.
Is he?
What are we talking?
What are we
We're like-
debating right now?
No, it's
This
not
is
even.
so
Yeah.
bad. We
It's
are
not even that
deep
John's
in the
take is
off
crazy.
season.
It's
We
that
are
we're talking
deep in the
about
off
it.
season.
Battle of mid over here. God damn.
Mo Alley Cox and
We're
Austin
sweating
Hooper.
out
The only
Shador
reason Ty
Sanders
Simpson would
versus
ever
Ty
be
Simpson.
better than Shador Sanders is because he's throwing to Puka, Devontae Adams, bro. Bro.
Whoa,
Put
it's not. No, I'm not gonna. John, I'm not gonna act like it's ridiculous that you just said that. But
No, it's not. It's not.
Thank you.
wait, so John, would you no rage bait? Would you take Ty Simpson over Stroud?
Rage bait?
No rage bait. No rage bait.
Yes. I'd take Ty Simpson over CJ Stroud. Genuinely.
Why? Why?
I think if you give Ty Simpson CJ Stroud's offensive pieces, he'd play much better than CJ Stroud would. He would not throw 4 turnovers.
Christian
He would not cause
Kirk
4 turnovers in the first half of
So
the
Christian
playoff
basically
game.
Kirk
what you're saying is if you take Ty Simpson
and Woody Marks and
if you take Ty Simpson, you put him on a mid offense and give him a Hall of Fame defense, he's basically still playing at Alabama.
He's not causing 4 turnovers in the first half of a playoff game.
that's
I
okay.
promise you.
Okay, the average
That's in their
quarterback
statement. There's no
probably
proof.
no, the
Justin
average,
Herbert's
the
right.
average NFL quarterback probably wouldn't cause 4 turnovers in that. It takes a real stinker to throw 4 interceptions. Okay,
Against the Patriots? We're
Or
talking about
4
the Patriots
total
game?
turnovers. He might have fumbled.
Yeah.
One of the best
Yeah.
I think he
defenses, one of the
fumbled
best
once.
defenses in the league.
I mean,
I mean, Josh Allen had 5 turnovers
Stroud-
against the best defense. in the league.
They weren't even the best defense on the field that day.
Yeah, but we're watching 2 of the best defensive teams in the league slug it out.
And Stroud Stroud looked like a kindergarten.
Yeah, against a really good defense.
Yeah, but Drake May didn't turn the ball over 4 times against a.
He didn't
better-
really do much that game, though.
You're
Nor did he do
you're
much that whole
correct,
playoff.
and that's why it was Mickey Mouse.
Wait, so are we arguing Stroud and May right now, or what are we doing?
Yeah, right.
No,
No,
I don't know. I don't
John
know.
would
I don't know.
legitimately take. He has legitimate grounds to take Ty Simpson over CJ Stroud.
Yeah, let's see Ty Simpson match anything CJ Stroud's done, let alone his rookie year, and then we
Yeah.
can start having
If
conversations.
we're putting Mendoza middle of D without,
We can
seeing
also
him
at this
snap,
point,
I
'cause
think
it's
you
all
gotta
we've
put
seen, we
Ty
can
at
compare
Well, Mendoza was
CJ
the first overall.
We could compare
pick.
Stroud
He
and
just
Ty
won the
Simpson's
national
college careers.
championship.
as well, John.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
That's
If
all
we're
we've seen of
putting
Ty Simpson,
Mendoza,
and Stroud was better in college than Ty Simpson was. That's
If
not
we're
even
putting
close.
Mendoza
That's
This
in
not
the
even
middle
fucking
of
close.
D
sucks.
without playing a snap, I think you got to put Ty at the bottom of D.
Ty Simpson sucks. He'll be the biggest
I
fucking
don't
bust
know,
in
dude.
this
I
draft.
think I would take Ty Simpson over Justin Fields. I'm going to be honest.
Without seeing a snap.
You're not really, dude. We're comparing fucking grass to fucking dirt.
And the grass is above the dirt, baby. Give me Ty Simpson.
Yeah, wow. We're making layers to this dip of quarterbacks that we got. Next thing you know, we're gonna be talking about fucking JJ McCarthy and Geno Smith in that dip, bro.
All right. Where do you actually want to put Ty Simpson, though? Like,
I'm fine with
Below
putting him above
Mendoza.
Fields, above Ewers, or below Ewers.
which
He-
one
he
did, what
bought
did
him
everyone
above
else?
Sanders.
What did
Shador
everyone else
Sanders
say?
He's in
Shador.
D tier. He's
Shador
in D
played
tier.
snaps.
I don't
don't-
think he's
you can't
above
put him
Shador.
above
I'm not going to
Shador.
put him above Shador. can put him above
Fine,
Fields because
above Watson. I want him above
They told me bust
Watson.
on my IP perfect timing, bro. They don't know about this
he's
shit,
not
bro.
better than
they don't know about
Deshaun.
Shador.
I still
Not
don't.
better than Deshaun.
No. Okay.
He's better than Justin Fields. Anybody's better
I
than
think
Justin
so
Fields.
too. I really do.
Justin Fields is so
Fields is
ass.
so bad.
He's definitely
so
better than
shit.
Fields.
He's so shit.
Brock Purdy's above Drake May, below Jared Goff.
Whoa.
Above
Hey,
who?
I'm not mad at it. I'm
Above
a
Drake May,
part of
below
Brock
Jared
Purdy's
Goff.
camp now.
This was
I
my
used
big
to-
push.
I used
This was
to
the big
not.
push of the tier list for me.
I used to not be a part of Brock Purdy's camp, similar with Bo Nix. Brock Purdy's
Talk about being
Brock
Greg
Purdy's
Jennings.
ability to
Brock Purdy pulling
extend
the team out of his
plays
bench
is
this
like,
year, bro.
dude. Brock Purdy's ability to extend plays is like pushing top 5 in the NFL. It's just the ability to
He got
extend play.
that white chocolate touch to him, bro. He got that playmaking ability.
And like he's been to a Super Bowl and shit. Nearly won. Went to OT. Went to OT with the repeat Kansas City Chiefs. And honestly, the game was on Kyle Shanahan not knowing how the fucking rules worked. But I'm not mad at.
I mean, I'm
saying
opening up the
Brock
floor.
Purdy.
I'm
I'm
opening
not
up the
mad
floor.
at saying Birdie's in that tier. Is he above Drake May? Maybe. I don't know. Drake May did just contend for an MVP, but
Yeah, I don't know.
that's tough. I was definitely gonna argue Purdy above like Knicks and possibly Mayfield, but I'm not mad at. Purdy's great. Purdy is a great quarterback. And going into this year, they have Debo back. They have Mike Evans. They have Kittle. They have who, in my opinion, probably one of the two should have been the offensive player of the year in Christian McCaffrey. I thought it should have went to one of the running backs, whether it be Bijan or CMC. They gave it to JSN because the Seahawks were such a successful team, which is totally fair. But I don't know.
I don't know. I would put May over Purdy.
I
think he's bottom A.
I agree, but I really do like Brock Purdy. I will say.
I like Glock Purdy better, bro.
I mean, he is.
You like that, bro?
All right, that's fair.
What do you know about the Iowa? What do you know about
Purdy
the
also just
Cyclones,
turns the bro
bro?
over.
What do you know about the Cyclones?
There are games. Yeah,
Okay, Josh Allen turns the
there
ball
are games.
over.
Yeah, there are games where Purdy is very.
Well, Purdy played 9 games this year, 8 games or something, and he
Yes,
threw
bro, he was hurt.
10 picks. He threw 10 picks
Yeah, but he's
in 8
hurt.
games.
down here.
Literally,
You're cooking right now,
who was
Fanger.
around him outside of Christian McCaffrey, bro?
You're cooking right now, Fanger.
Banger, where do you want him at?
I would put
can
him.
compromise.
Below May. He's still above Caleb, just because.
He beat Caleb
Like,
head to
Been to
head.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Beat him at dad.
Yeah, beer.
I'd
He
put him
cooked
bottom
in that
A.
head-to-head game too.
Bo Nix could
Okay.
easily. Bo Nix could easily pass him this year. I will say that. Bo Nix could climb like 6 spots on this list this year. Just as much as
Mac
Herbert could
Jones
fall
is
like
right
6
there with
spots.
Joe Flacco.
Bro, yes, that's what
Mac
I'm saying.
Jones.
He's one of the best
Okay,
backups in
I was
the
saying
NFL.
one of the best. Mac Jones is the best.
I think
backup,
he might be the best
He is
backup.
the
in
best
the
I think he's
league.
better than Flacco, dude.
I agree.
Probably.
Mac Jones looked very good last year when he played, and
He
played
held
like,
down the fort
He
for
played
San
like
Fran.
7 games. No, he might have played like 9 games.
He
Feel like
played
6
half
or
the
7.
season.
Yeah, and he looked very good. They beat some solid.
He
teams
does look
with him
very
at the
good.
helm.
McCorkle does look very good. Very handsome man.
Right.
Almost as handsome as Brock Purdy. Not nearly as handsome
I
as
like
Brock Purdy.
above Flacco.
He's better than Flacco. I won't put him above.
He played
Love
11
Chuck.
games.
It hurts me to put him above Cam Ward, dude. I don't know.
He's better than Chuck too,
Nah,
bro.
bro. Yeah, he looked
Is he
solid
better?
though.
I
when
was
he
gonna say,
played.
and by this logic, is he better than Tyler Shuck?
I think he's better than
Yeah.
Chuck. He's probably better than
think
Chuck
so.
and Dart.
Just he's had that time to develop, you know. Been
Bro,
in
and then
multiple
you're gonna say he's
systems.
below Bryce Young, I guess.
I don't know if he's above Jackson Dart. That's kind of
I would say he's in between Dart and Shuck.
that's fair.
Do that.
John,
I'd
I'm
like to
surprised
see
you're
Mac
not.
Jones have a
I'm
full
saying I'm
season
surprised you're
somewhere.
not. Or John, I'm sorry. I'm surprised you're not. Hearing out the Mac Jones glaze.
I mean, Mac Jones is great and all.
He's a Bama
Not better than Ty
quarterback.
Simpson though.
Darnold of Sam.
Yes, he is. Whoa.
Oh, wait, what?
All right, John. Power rank the Bama QBs: Bryce, Mac, Ty Simpson.
College or NFL?
Don't forget about
College.
Tua.
College. Oh
College?
yeah, Tua as well.
Oh,
And Hurts.
well, Tua's number one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tua's
two is
one.
one.
Tua's number one. Mac or Bryce?
That's tough, isn't it?
Oh, that's a tough
That's what I
Bryce.
thought.
That's Bryce.
And then obviously
It's
Bryce.
Bryce.
I was
Bryce,
gonna
then
say I think I'm
Mac.
leaning
I do
more
think
towards
Bryce.
Bryce Young,
I do think Bryce.
then Mac Jones and Ty Simpson's
That's
last.
really close though. Where
Ty
would you
Simpson,
what
put?
about
because
Where would
Ty
you? Where would,
Simpson sucks.
where would
What
you
about Jalen
put?
Hurts?
Where would you put Hurts's Bama tenure?
I mean,
He
he got
lost-
benched for Tua in the but
He
I
lost the national
digress. He's
championship game.
still below Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones is a better Bama quarterback. Tua is a better Bama quarterback. Bryce Young's a
Owned
better
by
Bama
Deshaun
quarterback.
Watson. Hurts is
Where do
owned
you
by
got?
Deshaun
Where do you put
Watson
a guy
all time.
like Jake Coker?
Say where would you put AJ McCarron?
AJ, the GOAT.
Number
the
one.
GOAT.
What are we
That's the
talking
GOAT.
about? The greatest
That's why
Bama
he's the
quarterback of all
GOAT.
time.
The
Really?
GOAT.
I prefer. I guess that's a hot take. I prefer Tua.
AJ McCarron's the
Give me
GOAT of
AJ.
Bama
Give me
QBs,
AJ
bro.
McCarron. AJ McCarron is
Yes.
like
That dude was
the
a
only
dog.
person that could like run up and have Nick Saban jump into his arms.
That's true. He did get Nick. He
Like-
did get Nick Saban to show emotion. That's almost as impressive as
Why
getting
he's
Bill
the
Belichick
GOAT?
to show emotion.
Is Sam Darnold?
Oh, this is one where this is an interesting one.
2B. He's better
Dude,
than Baker.
I don't know, dude. I'm not.
Oh, I'm not high on Sam
I am
Darnold.
not a big Darnold guy at all, bro. This was a great
Oh,
year,
he
but
didn't
it's
even have
like
an exceptional Super Bowl.
no, he didn't.
Like
Well,
He
dude,
didn't
Kenneth
win- his
Walker had
running
one of the
back won
greatest
Super Bowl
playoff runs by a
MVP,
running back we've
and
seen
there
in
were
quite some
multiple
time.
defensive
Yeah, but I
players
don't-
that had a case to win Super Bowl MVP over Sam Darnold.
The
no,
kicker
I
probably
know
should have,
Kenneth
bro.
Walker was like
If
the
they
star of
didn't-
the show,
yeah,
but
if
it
Kenneth
actually
Walker-
looked like Sam was holding them back a little bit.
For the first 3 quarters of the game, Myers was Super Bowl MVP.
What you know about AJ Barner, bro? That's what I thought.
Like, how many of these teams could have won that game against
better
the
than
Patriots?
Trevor.
Or how many players could have won that game against the Patriots? I think Caleb could have done it.
Caleb could have done
Baker.
it. Baker. Bo Nix.
Bo.
Not that it's an NFC team, but the Bills would have beat the Patriots in the championship.
Low key.
No
Yo,
bias at all.
I might
I
take.
like
I might
between
take.
Nix and Daniels.
I think Trevor's
AD.
better than Sam Darnold.
I'd agree.
I give me Trevor
I
Lawrence,
disagree.
dude.
I disagree. I think Darnold's a little better.
Why? Why do you think
Do you
that?
think he's better than Love?
No.
Torn, why do you think Darnold's better
Yeah,
than
I'm
Trevor
curious.
Why do I think Darnold's better than Lawrence?
Yeah, Darnold versus Trevor.
Just better success. Like better
Okay.
with his weapons. Just be.
Well, what weapons does Trevor Lawrence
Trevor was an
bring?
MVP finalist last year. I don't think
Tebow had better stats than Sam Darnold this
Yeah,
season.
Trevor was
Not
an
that stats
MVP.
are everything,
Trevor was
but,
on the
like-
MVP ballot. He didn't get votes, but he was there. There was a weird thing
I mean,
last
he's
year with
above
the MVP
A-Rod.
ballot, by the way. Was it okay? It was like
Herbert.
Herbert wasn't
Joe
a finalist,
Burrow got a
but
vote.
got a first place vote, right, or something like that. Like, how does that
Yeah, I
work?
think
It was Madison Beer. I can confirm.
Yeah, like how does that work? I don't know, but
She told me.
dude. Trevor, yeah, I
That's why your wife is in me DMs.
prefer Trevor
Sorry.
to. This is Darnold was better in Minnesota collectively,
Yes. He had Justin Jefferson. Of course, he's going to be better.
right? Yeah.
he's always just had a great, like the past couple, when he's been good, he's had a great system.
Mhm.
And now
Yeah,
he's
bro, like
losing.
you put him in
his,
air,
like,
you put him in
But
Arizona.
when has
That's
Trevor
what I'm
Lawrence
saying,
ever
dude.
been good?
Dude, Kubiak, bro, it's such a big loss.
Huge loss. Huge loss.
It's such a
Massive
big
loss.
loss.
Yeah.
We just witnessed it with the Lions with Ben Johnson, and I argue this is a bigger loss.
Ben Johnson, not even the best Ben or Benjamin.
Okay.
Benjamin Franklin clears, bro.
I do think I do prefer Trevor. I
would
think
take Trevor.
I do think Trevor's shown me more. I do think Trevor
like,
has.
I would
Trevor's better
put him in
two-way
between.
ability.
But Trevor
Trevor and
just lost
Rodgers.
ETN, bro. The best player on their offense.
Be taking Love over.
No, that's right. You're right. He'd probably, but
He can-
The Jags are gonna regress
BTJ
slightly,
could
too.
bounce back, and even if he doesn't,
But dude, regardless of
OC aside, Sam
Jacoby
Darnold still
Myers
got.
was balling the
He
last
still
few
got.
years
He
besides
still
the year
got.
straight.
He still got Shaheed, JSN, AJ Barner. upside on the new running back on a Notre Dame they get, plus when they get Charbonnet back. I mean,
he'll be great. What did I say about who? I keep forgetting his name. I apologize.
Price.
Ooh,
Ryan Hoyer.
Jajarian Price will be better than
Yeah,
Jeremiah Love this year. And it's not Jeremiah Love's fault because the Cardinals' offensive line is so bad if you guys have seen training camp. But Jadarian Price will be better than Jeremiah Love this year, in my opinion.
I don't know,
I
Jim.
don't know.
Dude, Jeremiah, don't
I don't know if I can
underestimate
put Sam
Jeremiah
Darnold
Love's
below.
ability to turn nothing.
It's so weird that he just won a Super Bowl and we're comparing him to Trevor Lawrence. But, I mean, it's fair.
Dude,
Because
it's just like I don't.
Sam Darnold was not an X
I think
factor
we're
for
being
his
picky
team.
with Trevor Lawrence. I think we're being too picky with Trevor Lawrence. I think Darnold. I mean, I don't think they're both either going to see as much success as they just did, but like
For sure.
one has JSN,
I would
who
say
wipes
Darnold
anybody on the Jags
probably.
roster.
I will say Darnold does probably have a higher chance to replicate the success than Trevor does because the Jags had such a bad offseason.
Trevor's also.
I don't want to
that's a
revisit
fair point.
T-Law versus Jordan.
I mean,
Love.
both are turnover prone. I can't really use that argument, but like
T-Law
more, I
versus
feel like
Love.
more.
That's interesting. I don't
No,
hate
just
it.
give me
put them
Jordan
back to
Love.
back
Give me
now?
Jordan Love.
I don't hate it. But
No, dude,
I'm
T-Law
not.
threw
I'm not a
for
big Jordan Love guy,
4,000
so
yards.
I don't hate it. But I don't know. Nah.
I
I say
think
we
all
just vote
three of
on
those
it.
guys are very close.
Yeah, we can vote. What are we thinking? Where is Darnold going?
I want
Jonathan,
Darnold
where you putting?
T-Law and Jordan Love.
Sam Darnold.
I think John's
I mean,
playing Madden. I'm like 75% sure John's
It's
playing
not
Madden.
it's not ridiculous to put him like in the top, not in the top of B tier.
What the fuck?
But-
He hasn't been
Where the
listening
fuck
to
have
our
you
entire
been? Where have
conversation.
you been?
Fuck.
Quinn, you need to lock in. We're debating, is Sam Darnold above or below Trevor Lawrence?
I would do T-Law, Sam
Uh,
Darnold, and Jordan Love. That's what I would do.
I honestly...
Elaw, Sam Darnold, Jordan Love.
Where he's
Yeah,
also...
the Jordan Love slander's a
Jake's
little-
reevaluating
we're-
Jordan Love, but first we need to place
we're
Sam.
slandering
Is
Jordan
Sam
Love a little too
Darnold
much right
above
now.
or... Do you like Darnold or do you like Trevor?
I think Sam Darnold's better than Jordan Love, though. Yeah, I mean, so it's not ridiculous if we swap T-Law.
I don't know if Darnold's better than Love, but I more so would think
Are you
Trevor's
guys
better
fucking
than Love.
high?
Wait, what did John
I'm
just say?
I'm not high.
No,
I think-
no. Wait.
Have
I
you
think Sam
indulged
Darnold's
in
better than
all
Jordan Love.
substances?
Darnold in front of Love,
Yeah.
but you just said that you'd swap him and T-Law?
No, like put T-Law in front of
Love,
Jordan Love
and then
Sam
Darnold
Darnold.
above both of
I
them.
lied. Torn
That's what I
might be
wanted.
smoking the most out of everyone, but
I don't know. I just
Bruh.
That's not.
feel like Love's a quarterback
ridiculous.
that loses you games.
Jordan Love slander.
He's not
efficiency.
wrong, dude. Jordan Love is saved by one fucking playoff game, and it was like 3 years ago. In the
Let's
23
see.
season, playing in 24, I believe it was. He had
Jordan Love
one
threw for
fucking
3
good game.
Oh,
Every other time
Jordan
we've
Love
seen him in the
threw for
playoffs, he's either been bad or he's
3,300.
choked.
T-Law's got 29 passing touchdowns this past year to 12 interceptions.
Oh, I have everybody's stats. He also had 9
Jordan
rushing
Love's got
touchdowns.
23 to 6.
efficient.
I'll say, dude,
can't
Trevor's
really compare the
Trevor's
two.
got
It's
the,
efficiency
Trevor's got the
versus
underrated
risky.
two-way ability. I will say, like he can use his legs when he needs to.
And I think people. I mean, for
And compared to her, it's
not
like a little
playing- I
worse
get he
of
didn't
like
play great.
Herbert's.
I get
two-way
he
ability.
didn't play great,
getting a lot
but people
better.
got to reevaluate. Dude, okay, the loss. He definitely didn't play great, but he lost 2 games that people were shitting on him because he played a really good Panthers and Browns defense. I mean, I'm sorry, Myles Garrett just single handedly owned his offensive line, and the Panthers all around played a great defense.
The Browns game was crazy, dude. I remember that. That was so nuts. Could not believe
I mean,
that.
I remember when people were having a debate about Malik Willis and Jordan Love.
I
Like,
do
that was
too.
a debate
I
for a
very
while, bro.
vividly remember them saying that should they start Malik Willis after.
And then Malik Willis
like-
sold the division.
Okay.
Yeah, but I feel
that's very true. So it's not the same as debating Stroud and Davis.
I just
Mills
think the
or
fact
anything,
that
but-
people
I don't know.
are
I
debating
think
that
we
shows
put-
where Love
Also,
is.
I don't think
T-Law-
it's really I mean, I don't know how much blame you can put on Jordan Love too when Josh Jacobs played like absolute horseshit along with the offensive line in the second half of that
Yeah,
game.
the
play like
second
shit.
half of the year.
did.
Josh Jacobs had a down
Matt
year in
LaFleur
general.
also called.
I was
Matt
as a
LaFleur called a
fantasy owner of
horrible
his.
second half too. He
had
played
not
so
had the greatest year for
conservative.
me.
Matt LaFleur, if anything, should have been the one that was kicked out of Green Bay, bro. He called such a horrible playoff game.
I can't believe
Like,
he didn't get fired.
I can't believe
LaFleur
I'm
is
sitting here
not good.
defending Jordan Love versus Trevor Lawrence right now, bro.
All this, and we're still trying to rank Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Dude, I'm telling you, Sam Darnold is worse than Trevor Lawrence.
I think
No,
so
he's not,
too.
bro.
I think he's worse
I
than
don't think
T-Law.
Worse
but I
than
think-
T-Law, but he's better than
All right,
Jordan
Jordan
Love.
Love.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I
put him
agree.
below T-Law.
No.
Put him below T-Law for now. 4 people said he's below T-Law.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But he's better. But so Darnold. So that's where we have this, and now
T-Law's
we're
not better than
evaluating
Jordan Love.
putting Jordan Love
Wait,
next between Darnold and
think he is.
Rodgers.
Stop!
He's
Stop
below.
it!
I would
Stop it
say
right now.
I would say
Stop it
place
right
the
now.
last two quarterbacks, then we can go through like one by one and rearrange if you want.
Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
like
fine.
that.
That's fine.
Stop
Jacoby
right now with
Brissett.
this Trevor Lawrence horseshit, bro.
Jacoby Brissett.
I'm not doing this again, bro.
Jacoby is.
He's better than.
He looked pretty like
Oh my
dude.
God.
Michael
Better than Mac
Wilson and
Jones.
Jacoby Brissett were balling last year. I get
better
they
than
lost
Mac
like
Jones.
9 games in a row, but the Cardinals'
They
offense.
were putting up like numbers.
The Cardinals' offense was in the top 50% in a lot of passing statistics
Yeah.
when Jacoby was airing it out. So
I feel like they were losing games like 50-24.
yeah, I
Like,
think
they
he's
were-
like. I think Jacoby.
Jesus
I think
Christ.
Jacoby is either above Malik Willis or above Davis Mills.
You're taking Marcus Mariota, Kirk Cousins, Jameis Winston, and Geno over Jacoby.
I think
They wanted
Jacoby's
him in
better than
C
Geno.
tier.
Really?
They wanted
Oh
him
wow.
in C tier.
Okay. So we're really high on him. That's fair.
I'm taking him over Tua.
Whoa. I'm not. I can't.
Tua's only there because of upside for this season.
I would low key.
If I'm going off of what I know,
Yeah,
I've
also
watched
is a
Jacoby.
I would
factor.
put him in between Ward and Tua, low key.
All right. That's
I don't
That's
think
fair.
that's ridiculous.
all right. That's
Someone's
us.
got to drive that ship. It's not by much, though.
And it's
I'm
gonna
not
be
saying he's
Carson
like
Beck,
clear as
baby.
Tua.
It's gonna be Carson Beck.
Carson fucking Beck.
But we haven't seen him yet, so
Hey, I saw that one training camp footage of him.
Put him right below Mendoza. Championship quarterbacks right there.
I was gonna say, we got some natty appearances here. Is he? No,
I think Cade
that's a
Klubnik's
little.
still
That's a
too
little
low, bro.
insane, though. Mendoza was the first overall pick.
I think he's
I'll
right
take
above
Shadero
Ty
over him.
Simpson.
I was to say, I think
He's better than Ty
we
Simpson.
can put Beck either between the Browns
He's better
QBs or
than Ty
below
Simpson.
Deshaun. I would
He's
part
better
of,
than Ty Simpson.
I do. Oh, sorry. I do agree. Part of me wants to respect Deshaun
Yeah.
Watson, but
I agree.
I still
think
can't believe we
Shador
have Drew
and Watson
Aller
are
above
literally
Cade
like that.
Klubnik, bro. This is driving me up a fucking wall.
dude, Cade is so bad. All right,
Drew,
let's revisit it. All right, let's revisit it.
All right.
Drew
be honest,
Aller
I
had
like-
to
I like
relearn how to
Drew
play
Aller.
quarterback. That's how bad
Drew
he
Aller is
was.
worse than Cade Klubnik, if we're being real.
That's not ridiculous.
I think
Dude,
Drew Aller.
Drew Aller had to
Aller
relearn
should
everything
have
about
deer in
playing
headlights
quarterback
every
when he
time he
got to
steps on the
Steelers
field.
minicamp. I don't understand how he could be worse than Cade Klubnik.
Yes. Drew Aller is pretty bad.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
getting more
Wait, that means
Nate's gotta
draft from Aller, bro.
Cade Klubnik.
People out here
has to
telling me
draft
that,
Drew Aller.
Jordan Love is worse than Trevor Lawrence. I'm about to fucking blow a fuse on a podcast, bro.
All right, Kyle Allen, Anthony Ritt. That's fine. We're gonna leave the
I
F tier
think the
alone.
F tier is fine.
Is there anything in the D tier you guys would like to rearrange?
Ty Simpson's still too high, but I'm just kidding.
Whatever. Yo, John.
John, is there anything in the
Put him
D
in
tier
C
you'd
tier.
like? We're rearranging, John. Is there anything in the D tier you'd like to rearrange?
I think Ty Simpson's better than Carson Beck.
On what bias? On what basis?
I think
is
Yeah,
Ty
everybody
on
else
what
better?
basis?
just said that he's.
On what basis is Ty
I think-
Simpson above Beck?
I think
watched
Ty
his ass get
Simpson
fucking
is
sent
better
home.
than Deshaun Watson.
All right, well, you
I
can stop
think he's-
talking now. We're gonna move
I
on to
think
the
he's
next.
better than
Ty
Shador.
Simpson is better than he hasn't played a snap, and he's better than a former league leading passer.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all good here.
All right.
To the C tier,
move on.
gentlemen.
It's not ridiculous to put him above Beck, but I think Beck just obviously he's older and has more experience. So
He just made a national champion.
yeah, I would pre Beck. Anything
He wasn't
serious
bad
in
on
the
Georgia
D
outside of
tier?
one.
Probably no. We can move on.
We're
C
really
tier.
hitting on one bad year of Carson Beck.
C
on
tier.
Georgia,
C
though.
tier. You guys really.
I'm fine with C.
You really prefer Flacco to Ward, huh?
Yeah,
That's
wants
probably like
to
the
switch
only
that
thing
so
that's
badly.
bothering me a little bit. is having a
Yeah.
back.
I like it.
Sauce on top. He needs to go back to the Jets, says Dylan.
Completely irrelevant to what the fuck we're talking about.
Is Sauce? I don't know.
Sauce,
Dude.
no, Sauce is top 10, but he's not in the top 5.
I was gonna say he
anymore.
fell out of the top 5 for sure.
But it's also not his fault that people don't be
Alright,
targeting
we
him.
could probably
so,
any other C stuff. Is Mac Jones is good, I guess. Daniel
Yeah, I
Jones.
think C is
Daniel
good.
Jones versus C.J. Stroud. I guess I prefer
I'm-
Stroud.
Slightly.
All right, here's the B tier. T-Law over Jordan Love works for me, bro.
How? Dude,
I would say
he
Jordan Love.
sucks. Trevor Lawrence hasn't done anything in any season before this, like, at all.
And he just lost a bunch of weapons.
Okay. All right. No, you're right.
We keep looking at like the little bright spots of Trevor Lawrence somehow finishing in like an MVP finalist because he's a dual threat quarterback, bro, and he finally had his
Let's not
on the
forget
cusp
that the
year.
Jags in this draft took 2 tight ends.
They had the worst offseason. I agree. I'm not the biggest Jordan Love guy, and I'm not going to sit here and act like the Packers had an amazing offseason either, because they didn't. They added, like, Kenny Clark was their key addition. They didn't. There's
If they brought him back,
lack of offensive help on the a lack of help on the offensive side, for sure. Or why am I saying
really
Kenny
like,
Clark? It's not Kenny Clark. It's the fucking Colts like linebacker. Zaire Franklin. Excuse me. Why am I saying thinking of actual play? It's Zaire Franklin.
I think Kenny Moore.
They brought in Zaire Franklin. That was their key addition.
He said Jordan Love.
I think Jordan Love over
That's
T-Law.
fair. Okay.
All right.
I'm taking Jordan Love over T-Law.
Is there anything else in there? Because the B tier is where it can get pretty. You know,
Jalen Hurts a little too high. I don't even know how he got in that tier.
It's
but
just not the B tier.
Dude, I still think Herbert's better than Hurts.
Yo, none of this is the B tier. I think whoever.
No, the B tier is fine.
Then.
I'm.
Hurts too high, bro. He should be at like the bottom of F.
Okay. Are we still firm on Hurts above Herbert? John, you can join in as well.
I said I would put Herbert over.
I know because I know Fanger prefers Herbert.
I still prefer Jalen.
I prefer Hurts. I'm stern on that one.
Torn and Jonathan.
I like Hurts above.
And then we think Purdy is the QB 11 currently? I guess is another thing that kind of stands out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Caleb's knocking on the door of
That's
top
fair.
10 too.
That's fair.
So
I agree. No, I do agree. I'm making sure.
This year if they make the
Is
playoffs.
John just gone? Has he left us?
Dude, I'm
Is
hungry.
this the year that Caleb becomes the first quarterback in Bears history to
for 4K?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Maybe.
He should.
He should,
according to whoever it was, that he has no downfield threats this year. So, and last year had no downfield threats.
Wonder what guy said that.
Yeah. Anyway, and then
here's the thing though. I think if anything, if they still had DJ Moore, I'd feel a little bit more confident that he would do that. But they don't.
Burden of Luth.
He still has weapons.
I'll say that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying. I'm saying for like the 4,000 yard marker. I mean,
very good
best tight end duo in the league.
Very good running back duo, and one of which can play in the receiving game.
I think he'll throw for around 3,500 at max.
Yeah, best tight end duo in the NFL at max.
I think he's gonna get 4K.
Yeah, his ceiling is not 3,500. His floor is closer to 3,500, if anything.
I mean, D Swift is coming off a really good fucking year, bro.
Yeah.
So it's not just going to be Caleb fucking.
Kyle fucking Monungai is here too, baby. If D Swift sucks, we're all good. Kyle Monungai's here.
Plus what coming off of I don't know, dude. It's not like Caleb's also got his legs. I don't know. There's a lot of factors into it, I guess. I don't know.
And then anything else to revisit? I'm once again going to try to.
Allen's too low, bro.
I'm going to try to advocate Dak over Burrow, but I know I'm probably.
Lamar's too low. Allen's too low. Stafford's too high.
I like how it is.
All right, that's
Kelly
fair.
Collins.
I think we can finalize the list. John left us, but that's okay.
I'm here. I just got
Oh.
back.
Okay, so
If
we were
there's anything
saying,
I would actually ever change-
John? Are you stern with Hurts above Herbert and Burrow above Dak?
I'm not okay with Burrow above Dak.
I think we are
And
overruled
Hurts
for
with
that,
Herbert isn't ridiculous.
though. Okay, then we can finalize the list then. So I believe the rest of the pod prefers Burrow. This is a great list.
Big.
We didn't have time, not even close for receivers. I didn't know we'd take this long discussing QBs, but I had fun. This was
It's a
fun.
very sensitive subject.
Oh yeah, it's the position group of the NFL. So
I also got sidetracked about
Take
15
take
times.
take your screenshots now. I guess I'll take one just for fun. But people in the chat, take your screenshots now. We can go back, look at this, see how it ages going into this year, see who falls, see who rises up. Are we disrespecting Sam Darnold? Are we overrating a guy like Brock Purdy? Are we sleeping on some of the younger guys, the rookies, or people like, Jackson Dart, Bryce Young, Cam Ward, Tua? Who knows? But if we nothing else to say, that's going to go ahead and do it for this week's episode, the final episode of July. Next time you see us, it'll be August. Which
Guys, we got a
means-
football game next week.
Yeah, preseason.
Next week, Thursday.
Preseason is
We'd
on
be
the horizon.
streaming during the Pro Football
I was
Hall
gonna
of
say,
Fame
wait,
game.
if we can low key, I'll obviously can't I'll have it up on my phone.
Yo, this is a
We
massive
can't show
idea.
it,
My
but we
PC
could
yeah,
do
my
like a
PC
live watch.
We can't show it, and also my PC won't even let me stream. I think if I have Hulu Live TV up on my thing, so I'll put it up on my phone and just watch it in the background, and we can kind of discuss what's happening. What are the teams that are playing?
It's Carolina and Atlanta.
Ooh, a divisional game. Okay.
God, we're about to
Oh, no,
watch
not
like
Atlanta. I mean Arizona. My bad.
Oh, never mind. I'm not
Carson-
looking forward to this
Carson
at
Beck
all. Carson Beck.
versus-
I am looking forward to Carson Beck.
Jeremiah Love.
Carson Beck versus Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton wasn't on here, by the way. I'm
Where
kinda
would we
shocked.
have him?
Where would we have Andy Dalton?
Good question. I don't think we should answer it.
I
we
don't
should
think
end
it's
the
a
podcast.
question even worth our time.
No, it's not. That's gonna go ahead and do it for this week.
He better
yeah.
than Ty Simpson though.
Any ideas you guys have before we pick up the weekly reviews in about a month here? Let me know. I am working on a thing that would let us predict, it's a spreadsheet that would let us predict the schedule, and we'd be able to do it timely where we go team by team and mark off the matchups for each team, so it would slowly fill itself out, and we would have a full mock schedule picked out. My only concern is it may take too long, but we can I'll run a test run or something myself and see if we're able to do it. We have other tier lists we can do and rankings and any other predictions we want to do before the season starts. But that'll go ahead and do it for this week. Be sure to subscribe, do all the YouTube things, and we will see you guys next Thursday. Take care.